After surviving 300 days in Bedrock Hardcore, we're now ready to keep going, keep getting more OP, and see just how long I can survive in this world. There's still lots of farms that I want to build, and I want to get more types of beacons too. So I'm kicking things off by going on an iron collection spree. I do already have a lot of iron blocks in this shulker box from this iron farm, but it's just not fast enough, and I'm not ready to expand it and make it bigger just yet. So I think mining is my best option. I need 10 stacks of it in total. Hey, we've got some here already. Let's grab the correct pickaxe. Yeah, I need 10. Oh dear, is there a load of mobs down there? Oh, the foxes. Okay, I don't know why that's there. But yeah, I need 10 stacks in total to be able to have enough to build a full iron beacon. That is my goal. It would seem that I've already been in this cave, but it clearly was not to get iron, because there's loads of that still dotted around. And in reality, I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing, so don't you worry. I've got loads of night vision ready and waiting. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that just feel so much better, guys? You can see what I'm doing. I can see the creepers as well, which is definitely something I want to keep an eye out for. And we've got loads and loads of iron. It actually makes seeing the iron a lot easier as well. I can see it everywhere. So I think with the Fortune 3, we can do this so quickly. Look at that. We've got more up there. Another 4. In fact, it could be 8. And I don't know how much we're getting on average per iron ore. I think it might be like 3, though. We're already over a stack. We've barely even got going. And already we are a tenth of the way there. Past 10%. We can actually mine so quickly as well before... Okay, I was going to say before this guy can do anything. Well, maybe it's a bad thing that he couldn't do anything. Don't mess with SB737. That's what you always say. So we can grab a load more iron from here, and look at it, just so much of it dotted around. We've got a load right here, so let's pick that up. I think we're going to be on 2 stacks just from this little section, and we haven't even properly explored the cave, although this is probably the perfect height for the cave to be at as well. If we start going lower, we probably stop seeing as much iron ore. That's the way I see it. Look at that. Yeah, nearly 2 stacks. Fantastic. There's another little bit just sneaking up here, so we'll grab that. It is a shame that you don't get any XP from iron ore, because that means my pickaxe is not going to be mended as I mine stuff, but at the same time it's also probably not going to break from this mining journey. I have to say, caving on bedrock without night vision, it would be so much harder. All this iron that I would not have seen, but because I've got night vision, I can just see it from a mile away. It really does make life easier. And you know what else makes life easier, guys? When you can find my videos. If you want to see more videos, if you're enjoying this series of Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore, make sure you subscribe. This is my second channel, so you might not be subscribed to this one. You might be subscribed to my main channel, but make sure to sub to this one as well. It would be awesome to reach 1 million subscribers on this channel this year, and I definitely think that we can do it. But that's the key, guys. I can't do it alone. I need your help. A forest which leads to a spruce farm. Is that a TNT lucky block? Well, let's right click it and see what happens. Okay. What on earth was that? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Lucky Blocks Bedrock add-on. But instead of wearing this normal Minecraft armor, I can wear the Lucky Block armor, which is so OP. It's also got cool new bosses, such as the Lucky Block Mimic. This guy, look, mate, you do not stand a chance with my Lucky Block armor. Okay, well, he's doing a bit of damage, but the Lucky Block armor, the Lucky Block sword is doing a good job. There we go. Defeated. There's also other cool Lucky Blocks, such as the animal one, which gives you mushrooms. Yeah, just what I wanted. There's also a trap one. Look, leave that sheep alone, mate. There's also a trap one, which I guess is going to make a trap. Okay, well, it just flooded me. There's also a weaponry one, which... what's that giving me? Bone dragon armor. Well, that's kind of handy. And there's even capybaras, which you can tame with squash. But yeah, this add-on is available on the Minecraft Marketplace right now. So go ahead, check it out, and add it to your worlds. It definitely spices things up. You can find it by searching for the Lucky Blocks add-on, and I've linked in the description for you. Other news, do you not think there's just a natural tendency to always go as low as you can in Minecraft when you go mining? Because that's generally where the best ores are. Such as diamonds, that's where you always want to go. But in Bedrock, well, not even in Bedrock, in Minecraft in general, when it comes to getting iron, you actually want to be a little bit higher to find it. It's the same for coal as well. If you go too low, you actually end up finding less, and you come across other ores instead. So I'm at a pretty good height at the moment, but I don't really want to go much lower, even though I naturally am gravitating towards it. If anything, I'm finding more iron at this level than I expect to. I also wish I had more blocks to hand. I mean, I suppose we'll go with this deep slate. That will make things a little better. Yeah, only one there. That was a little annoying. I'll have to make sure I keep going upwards. We have got a little bit... Oh, well, nice bit of swimming, SB. That creeper just nearly blew up below me as well. Yeah, that could have gone wrong in so many ways, but... You know what? Let him blow up. There we go. He probably blew up the iron. I either picked it up or he blew it up. Anyway, I'm going to patiently swim up here. I could fly, but I feel like that's fraught with danger. And this is what I was saying. I walked right past here, and because I didn't have night vision, couldn't see this iron ore. There's loads of it. And look, we're higher up, and it's a vein of 8. It's so much better than that vein of 1. So I think staying higher up is definitely the method here for getting all of the iron that we need. Fantastic. How much have we got now? 3.5 stacks. We are well on the way, and I walked past so much of it. So it is very, very good news. Don't let that gravel collapse on top of your SP. Make sure you're safe and sound. We'll grab all of this as well. I feel like I don't have enough blocks to get up here, but as you can see, there's a bit more in the roof up there. And at this point, I think I've exhausted that cave. We'll just... Okay, well, I completely messed that up. As I was... Let me just try that again with a bit of a better glide, and actually... Oh, this is rubbish. Some very poor flying there, SP. You're better than that with your Elytra. But yeah, we'll just grab this little bit here. And I'm going to go and head to another cave that I know is nearby. It's actually one I only discovered recently. And it has a mine shaft in it. So it's probably one of the best caves that I could go in to actually find iron. I've just got to try and remember where it is. That's an excellent question. I think it's over here. I found it in the last 100 days. And when I saw it, I was like, this is insane. Look at it. How cool is this? And I found diamonds. I think I found them in this minecart chest, believe it or not. Hey, an iron ingot. Don't mind if I do. Let's drop off the junk that we don't want as well. So yeah, I do think that this is a perfect area for a lot of iron. And to prove my point, already we're finding loads and loads of it around here. Definitely wish I brought more blocks. Do I just bite the bullet? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. It's not like I'm short on some sort of block. So how about we just grab a load of spruce logs, we turn them into planks, and we run with that. Because we have so many of them, we might as well take advantage and use them to build all over the place. So we'll grab all of that. I don't think there's any more in the roof here, was there? Okay, I just saw those particles and thought it might be a creeper. Like, you know, when you get a flash of a green particle. Man, I'm too panicky here, aren't I? I need to chill out. I've got everything I could possibly need in this world to stay alive. Why would I be worrying about a creeper anyway? It's more the fact that I don't have an entire shulker box full of totems in my ender chest, so that's something I plan to sort out. I think we build a raid farm during these 100 days. That's one of the projects that I've earmarked to want to complete. A systematic, very powerful raid farm. I have not actually built a raid farm since they changed it so that you need the bottles. As you can see, my night vision's got... You can see how much darker it is in there now. But yeah, I haven't actually built a raid farm on any version since they patched them and made it so they don't really work like they used to. So it'll be interesting to build one in this version. Get out of here, mate. I don't know why I'm doing the old combat method. I guess some habits just never leave you, do they? We're going to go and drink this again because we'll never survive in there. How many stacks are we on, by the way? We are on a grand total of 5.5. So we are past halfway now. I see another minecart chest. There's a creeper next to it, but not to... Another diamond? Are you kidding me? No! Okay, everything's all right. The creeper didn't stand a chance. And I feel like it's these tunnels in a mine shaft that are the best place to get iron. As you just walk around, you do see so... Ah, golden apple, don't mind if I do. Yeah, you do just see so many cool things. I'll take the redstone because I'm always using redstone for various things. As I was saying, as you kind of patrol these tunnels, I mean, I'm kind of not having my point proven now because I can't see any iron anywhere. So, oh, there you go. As you patrol the tunnels, there's plenty of it to grab. Yeah, we're just in such a nice cave. I keep going around every corner and it opens up more. I see iron. Yes, I might be getting shot in the back, but that's a short-term issue. Oh, there's loads of it down there. There's stuff in the roof. I'm almost not going to waste my time going for what is in the roof. Just... Hello. Get out of here, you. I'm not going to waste my time going for what's in the roof until I kind of struggle to find more, because it's probably just quicker for me to grab what is easy. Oh, look at this. It's a massive ravine. Ravines are probably the #1 place to find iron, aren't they? It feels like, because it just has so many exposed blocks that you're just bound to be able to grab so much very, very easily. I'm very much looking forward to having the iron beacon checked off the list as well. I feel like whilst it is realistically one of the easier ones to do, it's also just good to get it done. Get it done and out of the way. It'll mean that I've got a gold beacon and an iron beacon. Now, I will actually need to take out a wither at some point, which last time I took out the wither, it was pretty dangerous because the bedrock wither is notoriously known to be a lot harder than the Java wither. Why is this water... What? Hello? This is not meant to be possible. Why is it just... Okay, I'm not going to ask questions. I'm just going to steal all of the iron. Just going to have a quick check. We are now... Wait, are we nearly there? We've got 9.5 stacks. We're so close to being done, ladies and gentlemen. I actually went up really, really fast. The second I discovered this ravine, started mining in it, we just got all the iron we needed really, really quickly. And yeah, the rest of it is going to be done in no time. There we go. You know, I'm over 10 stacks because I can't pick up any more, so I'm going to throw away that. Fantastic. Might as well start heading up and out of here. I'll try and grab iron on the way. I don't really know what the best way out of here is. I mean, flying into that water clearly wasn't the method. We've got another bit of iron here, so it'd be rude not to grab that. I suppose maybe I just dig out of here. I just don't want to dig out below a mountain if I can help it, but I suppose if I do, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, you know what? Let's just... What's the worst that can happen? I end up placing blocks for the next 10 minutes. I can hear a sheep, so that should indicate either there's an underground sheep or I'm nearly out of here. Okay, I'm going to go with the second answer, that I'm nearly out of here. Let's have a look. Yeah, hello, there you are. Right, you're probably wondering now, how am I going to very quickly turn all of this iron ore into the iron that I need? Well, don't worry. It's very, very simple. I have a contraption over here, which lets you smelt so fast. It's just a boat in a chest. Let me get that right. A chest in a boat. A boat in a chest would not work. Hold on a second. I've just realized it's possible to get a boat in a chest, and it's also possible to get a chest in a boat. Is there many other things in Minecraft that can be like that? I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, we're going to go ahead and put all of this into here, and as you can see, it's evenly spacing it out into each one. Now, these all had a bucket of lava in, so they can all smelt 100 items each, which I think should allow, yeah, that should allow them to have enough fuel for everything. And what I'm going to do is, this is my auto-dried kelp farm, so it just takes normal kelp from these two chests, and then it turns it into dried kelp. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up all of the furnaces with dried kelp blocks, just so that they've got fuel in for the future. It's a great little source of fuel. Very, very easy to get, but I'm not going to need to use it on iron at all. Now, in the meantime, I can kind of get rid of all this extra junk that I really do not need. And as I wait for it to smelt, I could also pop on over to this. Okay, I just accidentally picked that. That's the most annoying part of this farm. If you saw the last video, you understand it. Basically, you don't want to accidentally pick up the tridents. I need to actually shut that as well. Yeah, because to reset the farm, I've got to do something like that, and then drop that there. Yep, and then it works. I'll open this trapdoor so that they can be throwing it at that guy in there, and then okay, well, I can't sleep right here because we're by the monsters, but if we just quickly go to sleep, and then in this dropper right here, as you can see, we've got a load of infested pots. So now silverfish are going to get spawned, and they're going to get taken out by the tridents, although I probably need to reset the other two by the looks of it, so let's do that quickly. Seems whenever you leave the area, you always end up having to reset it, don't you? So we'll go like that, and we'll go like that. We just open them both. There we go. All of them are getting taken out, and because they're getting taken out by a player, I get all of the XP, so I can mend every single one of my tools. Might as well use it to mend the fortune pick as well. I mean, the XP is going spare, so very rude not to. Seems like the silverfish have run out. I'm going to turn this off for now. I probably need to create a better way to do this without having to break blocks, but I like to make it so that they're not throwing snowballs forever at this guy. He gets a little bit of peace, doesn't he? And as far as smelting is concerned, it's steadily going through. Still a bit of time left, but we are getting there with all the iron, which is absolutely fantastic. Progress is pretty good on the iron ingots. I'm going to craft what we've got for now. I just want to see how close we are to the full beacon. So we've got 40 blocks there, and then in this we've got another. We can make one more as well from those 9 ingots. Don't mind. Well, actually I had more than 9 apparently, so we'll chuck those in there. I don't know where I'm going to build this second one. Do we dig out a load of the terrain, do you think? I reckon so. I reckon we need to create enough space for another one to go. I might even make a dedicated area for them down the line. Let's go ahead and just dial this back a load. So glad I've got haste as well, so that the stone is super easy to mine. And then beacon number 2 can go right here. Like I say, it won't quite be finished. How far off are we? We need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across. This creates a nice big square. They always look bigger than you expect, the beacons, don't they? When you're actually building them, they look absolutely massive. So we will go ahead and get all of this down. And yeah, I need about 32 more blocks. I suppose in the meantime, whilst they're smelting, because they are in the furnaces, we could also make this terrain look just a little bit nicer. You know, I could put some actual effort into it. Yeah, this is looking quite nice, isn't it? I'm just going to add another block or two there. Let's head on back. Okay, without crashing into the wrong wall. Let's head on back here. Look at it. Yeah, it's just bringing it in very, very nice and quick, isn't it? We'll go ahead and get all of those. I think I've still got 8 ingots in here as well, so we might as well craft every single one that we can. Put these back in. Do I have any in the bundles? I don't think I do. It's not my one and only diamond, apparently, as well. So let's put that back there. 21 blocks, which means we've just got 11 blocks to go in completing this entire thing, which is fantastic. So I'll go like that. Not quite finished the second to last layer. I still need the beacon. That's probably the more important thing that I need to worry about here. But the priority is also to wait for the... excuse me, sir, you're in my bed. But yeah, the priority is to get all of that iron smelted. And I can put the dirt nice and neatly into this chest. That feels a lot more organized, doesn't it? And there we have it. They're all smelted. I'll turn them into blocks. And I've evidently slightly miscalculated by 1 ingot. What are the chances of that? No way I'm only 1 ingot short. There must be some in here that I can use. Okay, there. Crisis averted, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to worry at all. So I'm going to go ahead and make this final block. And this basically means that all that is stopping me from having a full beacon is a wither. As you can see in this shulker box, not that shulker box. Wait, it is. It's in the bundle, right? Yeah, so in the bundle here, we've got 2 wither skulls. We need 1 more, which means we're going to have to head to the Nether to find them, take them out. But if I'm going to go there, I probably could do with a bit of fire resistance. Now, do we have any at all, or is it worth... We do have some. Okay, let's just take 1. I'll take 2 of them. Well, if we need more, we've got the ender chest anyway, haven't we? So let's then head through this portal. And I can't quite remember which fortress I've used in the past, so I'm just going to fly and search for a good one. I do think there is one in this direction. I just don't know if it's in the biome that I need it to be. Well, I am right now in a good biome for it. What is it? Is this a bastion? I tell you what, I always seem to find bastions over fortresses. I mean, if I haven't been to it, I might just have a little... Oh, okay, well, we're in now. Yeah, I'll have a little drop down. I think having this chest plate handy could be useful in case of emergency. Now, chances are I'm going to end up in... What on earth happened there? I've just used pick block by mistake. Okay, hold on. Put that on. Oh, this is getting a little hairy, isn't it? Okay, we'll move over there. We will drink this. There we go. Okay, that was... Are we good? Get out of here, you. I don't know how I survived that. Okay, just... You know what? I'm just going gung-ho. What on it? These magma cubes are so annoying because they have such reach and they can just move across the lava so fast as well. I need to get rid of that spawner. Okay, I need to eat. There's a lot of things I need to do. Here's what we're going to do first. We're going to run over here. I don't know how I got knocked in the lava. Yeah, these guys... You! You think you can shoot me from up there? Yeah, I need to get rid of this spawn. See, they're under the lava. You can't see them, but they can hit you. They're very, very annoying. Okay, I don't know how I'm still alive, guys. I mean, yes, I've got a totem, but that was still just dropping on my head, are we now? This is so stressful. Okay, we're good, we're good. 1 heart. 1 heart is all SB737 needs. I'm being shot. Just regen, Bedrock. You're so bad at regeneration. It's driving me crazy. Okay, they're all okay. I'm just getting beaten up. What is going on? Okay, I think I'm good. Wait, get out of here, you. I just need to break that spawner ASAP first. So let's do that. Let's eat. Okay, regeneration. Right, kill these. These are so... You can't see them, you see. That's the problem. You've just got all these guys under the lava. They're really... Maybe I should get out of the lava. That would be a great idea. Do we have... Okay. If we stand up here... Yep, you guys aren't coming near. These guys now can't reach me. I can relax. I think I can just relax for a second, get my health back up. How am I still alive, guys? Who knows? But I'm SB737. I've done a lot of hardcore Minecraft in my time, so just another day at the office, ladies and gentlemen. Just another day at the office. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, it does bother me that I only have like 1 totem spare or something like that. So we definitely need to get more of those in this video. Some sort of... I can't hit them. Look at them. They're just... popping up and you can't get them. But surviving is kind of my strong point. I'll tell you what, worth visiting, by the way. I mean, I'm not too bothered about everything else, but Gilded Blackstone, you know what, I'll take all of this other stuff. I'm just not bothered about the armor because I've got loads of all of that. Oh, more iron. Yeah, I could have used that for the beacon. I mean, they're both kind of good, but again, not needed. Don't need the crying obsidian. We'll go ahead, grab a load of the gold. You guys are driving me crazy. Okay, well, pretty successful infiltration if I do say so myself. Didn't die. Didn't pop a totem. There's no chests on this side. You can probably now see why I brought fire resistance as well. More ancient debris, amazing. And iron. Okay, you know, I'll take the gilded blackstone as well, because it's just a rare thing. I always think it's worth grabbing. I've regen fully. Who's hit me now? Is it these little environments? Let's go ahead, and I'm going to move that to there, that to there, that to the bottom. Switch to my elytra, fly all the way back up, and I just need to get out of here. This is probably as... You know what? Oh, well, it burnt. Is this going to be my undoing? Grabbing gold that I don't need. Perfect. All right. Bit more stressful than that needed to be. Used up a fire resistance, but we're in a decent position, I suppose. And most importantly, we're still alive. And that's what it's all about. Not over panicking. You know, just taking your time, getting out of sticky situations. I don't really want those gold blocks. I just want to get back into the wide open spaces if I can. And then I can focus on finding a fortress again. Although this is taking me back towards spawn. So I want to make sure I'm flying away from spawn. So let's see if we can kind of fly in this direction. And we're going to have to get a little bit away from where we were to be in with a chance of finding a fortress. I don't know if the generation works the same as it is on Java, where the structures, like only one structure can spawn per quadrant in the Nether. Oh, it's split into loads of these quadrant regions. Quadrant's probably not the right word to use, to be honest, because there's more than 4 of them. But anyway, I don't know if you can, if it works like that, or if they're just a little bit more random. But either way, I know I need to fly a decent amount away. Fantastic. Well, I want to say it's fantastic. I was going to say I thought I found one in a soul sand, but I haven't. It's in another way. So there will be mobs here, but I'm not convinced there'll be enough mobs for the process. But we'll take out as many as we can. We've got... Can we one-shot them? Oh, we can. That's very, very helpful. You missed, mate. Unlucky. Oh, I've been here before as well. Huh. What are the chances of that? Not my first rodeo. Got some coal. I do think I want to get blaze rods whenever the chance comes up. So let's make space for them as well. When you have looting 3, you can get a lot of them very, very quickly. Now, remember, we only need 1 head from this as well. So that's good news. And I want to focus on not getting withered too much, because it's just complete... Oh, well, he's been flung away. Are you going to come down, mate? Nope. Well, I can't reach you. Well, I can reach you. Oh, well, now you are down. It would have just been easier to walk down. Yeah, where did that other guy go? I just flung him into oblivion, didn't I? Oh, he's down there. Wait, did he drop a head and then you put it on? That's so cool. But now you're going to give me that head back. I would have thought that the guy that I flung off the edge is the one that dropped the head. So we've got the head that we actually need. That's pretty good. Might as well head back in that case. No point staying here longer than I need to. So there's a portal here and all. Oh, well, I'll just have a little pop out and see if there's anything interesting. And the answer is... Oh, it's a ruin portal. So I must have entered the Nether through that. Ah, wait, is this where I made the armadillo XP farm? Oh, that's so cool. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sleep because it's dark. I want to see, did the armadillo survive? Is he still in here? He is. Look at this. Oh, this is the first XP farm I made in the first 100 days. How exciting is that? And then this portal is right by a fortress. Well, that's cool to know. It's like a little bit of a trip down memory lane. I also see a couple more of these guys. I might as well... Oh, I didn't mean to land on top of you. Sorry, mate. Well, we're okay there. We're okay there. And we're okay there. We're not okay. What am I doing? Well, you know what? I made it look good, I suppose, but jumping off is probably not a good idea. Let's grab that. Let's go ahead. Oh, okay. See, fire resistance, not having fire resistance is just annoying, isn't it? It really. Oh, there's one more here. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay. The fact is, because they spawn so. Oh, what am I getting hit by? Okay. Well, it cost me a totem, but we just got another head. I should have just put my chestplate on. I wouldn't have died there. All right. I'm pretty sure now I have no totems left. So I have to concentrate on not being an idiot, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's the easiest way to put this. I have to focus on being careful and making sure that I do not die. Also, how cool is this? Why is there a big... Oh, I shouldn't go into it, but I want to see what is going on. I'm like glitching inside it and stuff. What on it? Okay, it's in lava. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, let's just... drink this. Okay, well, it's come back now, hasn't it? All right, well, interesting. It's really annoying to fly out of lava as well. Look at that. It didn't even let me. Very annoying. Good job I carry fire resistance because I got no totems left, have I? Oh, great. Just what I didn't need. All right, mate, I'm stuck in lava and now I'm getting shot at by you. Really not cool. Anyway, we're nearly out of here, so let's... What on... Where did he come from? They just run into the lava. What are you doing? What are you doing? Mate, stop. Why? What? What is wrong with you? Why are you determined to walk into this lava? I don't have a clue. He's not gonna survive. But wait, he just fell down again. What is going on up there? Hello, sir. Anyway, let's not get distracted by random Endermen doing weird things. Let's grab some firework rockets, and then we can chuck those back in there. And I'm just gonna focus on carefully flying back without making any stupid mistakes. Now we need to actually go this way if we want to make it back. So yeah, be careful, be steady. As soon as I get back, we're going to do a raid, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's got to be the next thing we do. We do a raid and we get more totems. Once we've done that, we look at building a farm to get them as well. So yeah, few plans in the works, but I haven't yet done a raid in this world, so it'll be a cool little project to do, won't it? And it's very, very necessary for survival. The only thing that could possibly go wrong, and it's a very strong possibility, is that I die during the raid before I get another totem. So that's the only worry that I've got, that I know I've got to be a little bit careful of. But other than that, everything should be fine. I'm also having a little bit of a tricky time finding my portal, but I'm sure, just give me a little bit longer and I'm sure I'll remember where it was. Is that a different bastion? Okay, we will not be entering that bastion. That's just a disaster waiting to happen. Mission accomplished. I've finally found where I need to be. So it's this portal out here. It's very annoying that everything here is over the lava lake, but I suppose it means if I want to make a really cool portal room kind of thing here, I'll be able to make a massive one without having to mine loads of stuff. So I think it is probably for the best. And yeah, that definitely does need to happen. Just realised I've completely gone through the wrong portal. There's two of them. It's easy to mix them up. I should be able to remember it, because the one that takes you to the stronghold has mossy stone bricks around it. That's the way to not get mixed up. So it's this one. Oh, maybe I got confused by the fact that the literal chunk is missing. What is going on down there? It's like a portal to another world. What? What is going on? My goodness. I don't... Okay, and now I'm stuck in the lava. That is so weird. Why is Bedrock so broken? Bugrock, sorry. Yeah, if I could say the name right, I'd remember. Very cool. Anyway, hang on a second. I've just realised, if I'm going to fight the Wither, I could really use totems. Just a general observation that having totems might make fighting the Wither a little bit more feasible. Haven't got that luxury. Now then, which ones can I put this in? So if I put those in there, I'm going to make this as organised as I possibly can, if possible. So that's just basically where I just put coal in, isn't it? I'm going to, for now, just put these here. Even with torches in there, there's still loads. How have you guys all spawned in? I have no idea. Anyway, I shouldn't get distracted by that. I should just fall asleep. Maybe they... Excuse me, sir, this is my bed. Maybe they were outside and then they've headed in there. I don't know. Anyway, more fire resistance has successfully brewed. So we're going to go and put that into this shulker box. That's absolutely perfect. And now we're in the situation where these guys are all coming out to play now. You stay where you were. Anyway, yeah, we're in the situation... No need to panic. We're in the situation where we definitely have to focus on getting totems. So I'm not going to do a raid on the village back there. Instead, I'm going to find one over here that's a little bit safer. Now, we have got a pillager outpost, but I've already got ominous bottles anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. What I will do, though, is if I see any pillagers, I'll take them out. If there is any pillager captains anyway. Just have a little scout over, a quick scan, see if there's anything. There's a grey sheep, and there's all of 0 mobs right here as well. Well, that's underwhelming. I expected better from a pillager outpost. Oh, hang on a minute. There's one over there. But yeah, it's a letdown. All right. You know what? Just so that you didn't waste your day's work. Oh my goodness, he just like double hit me there. This guy's tricky. All right. Did he have quick charge on that or something? Must have. Yeah, he did. I mean, I could tell he was rapid out of the blocks. Anyway, let's ruin this village's life. Yeah, you live by a pillager outpost, so you're asking for trouble. All right. We've got a golem here and all. Well, you and me, mate, we're going to be a team. We're going to take on the world together. I think notch apples are just going to be a smart move in case things go a little bit south, a little bit hairy. I think, do I have golden apples in here? Yeah, 9 of those. Again, you just never know. I do also think I have a bow in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there's a bow. I don't think I'm going to need the elytra, am I? So we'll grab that. We'll grab arrows. Do we want poison arrows? That's actually probably the smarter option. Let's go poison arrows. I'm not going to use them for anything else, am I? Might as well poison the enemy. And I do think that you never know when you might need blocks. They tend to get you out of sticky situations because mobs are not very good against blocks. So I think Oh, yes. The mace. Okay. That's got to be used somewhere in there as well, isn't it? How about like that? Yeah, alrighty. We've got the plan. I can't really use the wind burst, or the wind charges, should I say, to get myself higher, unfortunately. Do we have wind burst on it? Wind burst 1. Alrighty. Perfect. Now I need to remember the most important thing. The ominous bottles, which I do still have. So that's, yep, that's fine. We'll go with Bad Omen 4. Let's get drinking. Here we go. We're in position. I'm gonna just put that. I'll put these in here. The more space I have in my inventory, the better, I think. So that all makes sense. Sword there. Yeah, fantastic. Alrighty. Any moment now, the raid is gonna start. At the moment, I've just got the particles of doom around me, and that's about it. And here we go. Alright, guys. Panic stations. Okay. You should all go inside. In fact, if you go inside, mate. Nope. Okay. Is he just going to run? You need to go inside. The horn has sounded. Where are they? Can you see them, Golem? Oh, you know what? Why do the work when someone else can do it for you? That's it, mate. You. Oh, there's a random straggler. Are you part of this polar bear? You're on our side. All right, that's fine. Are you really already going for my boys? You stay in there, mate. There we go. They'll never get you now. So it means we can't lose the raid unless I do something stupid and die. I also think, whilst I'm at it, it could be a really smart idea to grab iron and heal the golem. In fact, let's just grab all the iron I've got. We should heal the golem as time goes on. This is, by the way, this is my first ever raid on Bedrock, I think. Maybe I've done him in my Xbox world a long time ago. Anyway, mate, yeah, you're not looking too good. So let's get you back firing fit. He's ready to go back into the battle. And I just hit him. Don't get mad at me, please. Please, please. Okay, I think he knows we're on the same side. That's it. I'll heal you, mate. Okay? I'm here to help. Come and get this guy. Golem, do your job. That's it. The whole village is getting murdered and you're walking away. What an idiot. Okay, anyway, I should focus on going after the pillager, which I saw him come up here, but oh, there he is. All right. Now, let's be honest. Oh, this guy's tricky. This is where the mace is actually not as useful as you think, but oh, I missed. Hold on. Without wind burst being able to work properly, it's just stupidly annoying to use it on mobs, isn't it, really? But look at him. He's just destroying me. All because I'm trying to mace him. What's that all about? Yeah, there we go. Finally did it. Is another wave coming? Or is there one mob remaining? Did you do your job, Golem? Where is that one mob? Did I not just take him out? If in doubt, ring the bell. Well, nothing showed up. This is where raids for me get very annoying, when you can't work out where they are. Like, you got your guy, right? So, unless he didn't. See, I can hear a horn being blown in this direction. He's over there. All along, he was over there. All right, mate. How's it going? That's it. Give me the high ground so I can do this to you. Okay, well, we did hit him, but unfortunately, we didn't get the full mace effect, but it's it's still kind of fun. Oh, it must be. Maybe if they run in from over there. I don't know if that's possible, but that could also increase the amount of raiders. Just a thought. Mate, you get inside. That's it. I wonder what the mace is like if you have jump boost. Does it increase? I mean, can you like jump and hit them without needing to worry about anything else? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to mace the massive ravager. All right, where are you at? Get away from them. You see me. Okay, don't worry. Okay, worry. Panic. I just keep getting knocked off every building, don't I? You know what? We're going to do something like this. We're going to go up here like this. There we go. Use the terrain. And then, okay, he got hit to the side, guys. That wasn't my fault. How is he on the roof? Yeah. Oh, double chain. That's so good. That is so nice when you get it right. I'm not really experienced enough with the mace, am I? Getting hit in the middle of your fall is not good. But if you have wind burst 3, I feel like you can actually chain yourself up even higher when you do mace hits. So yeah, it is fun to mess around with, although in reality, I can more or less get every mob in 1 or 2 hits anyway with the sword, so probably not worth it. Cows, I'm sorry about this, but food is starting to get a little scarce, and you guys are an easy source of it, so we might as well keep on that steak. We've also got more of it. You know what? If you guys are going to keep spawning in, I'm going to keep eating you. It seems like... I just keep finding cows, to be honest with you. It seems like we might have another one over here. Really stupid that the wind charges don't work with netherite armor on Bedrock. I mean, I know I've said it before, but it's annoying. Look at the way they run. They run so cool when they don't have their crossbows up. I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that... I don't think that's the case on Java. Nice touch. Nice touch. I've just been poisoned. Okay, well, that's not going to be very fun, is it? I don't know why. Okay, well, I've been hit by another poison. I don't know why it's not like that on Java. The way they run with their crossbows down, because it's very, very cool indeed. Did you really let another guy slip through the cracks, by the way, Mr. Golem? Or was that my... It might be on me. I might have to take the blame for this one. Oh, is that attacking a cow, are we now? Look, mate. There's only one person who should be attacking a cow. Oh, I missed it. This is where you're like, SB, with the mace, you are rubbish. Well, I wouldn't say I am. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to knock you back. And then, once you come back, let him hit you once. And mace him. And you know what? Let's get you as well. I would mace you, but I want the looting effect. Is this a good time to sleep, do you think? Probably not, but it is dark. How big of a wave is this one? Oh, it's one of the bigger ones. Okay, you know what? Let's not mess about this time. All right, do your worst, nerds. Okay, you coming over here? Nope. Alrighty. Let's see. Is he? Oh no, the villager's all gonna die. You know what? I've got an idea. Take your time, SB. The villager will still be there when you wake up, so don't panic. Take your time. Things are only going to be worse than that. Are you really spawning? You little. You really taking him out? Okay, well, nobody's going to stand below you. The mace would be great if they did. Can I reach him? Yeah, that's right. Forget. Oh, we've got a new totem. Ladies and gentlemen, SB is now back in business and unkillable. Don't worry. My teammate as well. You're not doing much help, to be honest, but I'm going to keep you in the game, alrighty? And I'm just going to go in with the sword on these guys, I think. I think it's just easier. Especially considering there's no cooldown. It's like, it makes it easy mode. Like, if I get him against a wall, like, what's he going to do? Exactly. You can't do anything, mate. It's basically, it's easy mode. That's the only way I can describe it. He's just stood here. Have we killed all the villagers or something, mate? Oh, you're trying to get that guy inside there, are you? Is there a guy in there? I'm going to have a little look. Anyway, yeah. I do. The fact that combat doesn't have a cooldown on Bedrock makes it so much easier. It really does. So I do think the new combat has been a good thing when you're against environmental mobs, when you're against the game. But when you're against other players, that's where it's a little bit... the jury's out on that one. Where's my steak? Yeah, the jury is out on that one just because it kind of did slow things down quite a lot. Do I have not any more blocks left? You know what? Crafting tables, sir. That is what we're going to be using. I did hear a pillager's horn in this direction. It looks like it's that guy. I don't know if there's any more. A guy could have fallen down there, but let's just focus on you. And then there's the other guy. You know what? Why don't we use the... Oh, well, he's just disappeared. Ah, he's a wise little fella, isn't he? Yeah. Get out of my way, eh? Well, I'm going to... Oh, he moved again. He doesn't even know he's doing it. There we go. We got him. Do you think he'll survive before he gets... No, he didn't. You know, I was hoping for there to be a little bit longer of a gap so we could actually... I could make you think about it for a second, but all's well that ends well. I'm sorry how I've just completely ruined this village, by the way. Like, it used to be a nice looking village without any planks all over the place, and now I've just built these random towers to try and mace people. And it's really not worked, has it? So, let's go ahead and break these while I'm at it. Oh, you know what? Are they going to come over? They are and all. Alrighty, who wants it? Come on then. Okay, I don't know where he went and moved out of the way. It's very hard to chain attacks on mobs that don't take knockback, isn't it? Hang on a minute. There's no cooldown on the mace, is there? So can I just do that? Why? I keep forgetting that I'm playing in a game with no cooldown. Like when I hit this guy, I'm like, oh, okay. Wait, how did I miss him there? It's like I'm just... Well, the knockback's kind of annoying, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, again, with this... That was so cool. Yeah, didn't even get to do anything. Any slight high ground is always an advantage. Mate, are you going to help? I think not. I did smack him in the face earlier, so maybe he's still annoyed at me. This guy knows what he's doing. Yeah, get the high ground, eh? Well, it's not going to work. And there's the final one. He really doesn't see me, but I think if I'm smart, I can go on the roof and hit him with that mace. Oh, little 180 in there as well. You can actually do this off a one block thing. If you make sure you fall and you hit him just as you're about to hit the ground, yeah, you can do it off a one block gap fairly easily. I feel like I should just practice with the mace more. Like, this guy is one block lower, this little pig. If I go... See, just as I hit the ground, if I hit him, it worked. So in theory, you could kind of run round, go like this, jump, and then hit him. Yeah, let's try that. They're all over here. Come on then, mate. You're gonna regret that. Oh, yes. How cool was that? If you actually learn the mace, it becomes so good. Yeah, that's it. Get knocked away. Okay, it's just, if you get hit mid-air, it's a little bit tricky. So, actually, if I go... Okay, well, you guys have far too much... Okay, SB, don't die to them. That would be very embarrassing, just when you... completely finessed them a second ago. What a waste of a totem. Let's just put that in there. All right, you want to come for it? Okay, well, I missed because I'm afraid of you hitting me from a mile away. There we go. This really makes me want to try it on players. Yeah, it's very tricky against him, but I feel like against a Ravager, it's more doable. You just have to kind of keep your distance. Oh, yeah, this is it now. Get him. Chain him up. You get defeated, mate. Like with this guy, piece of cake. It's fun. I don't use the mace nearly as much as I need to, really, but it is very fun. I don't think I need saddles. What do we use saddles for in Minecraft now that we have Elytra? There's zero reason to ever use them. So if I go like, yeah, amazing. And I can do the same again. Okay, yeah, but if you do it too early, then your player hasn't fallen far enough and it doesn't work, does the mace. Don't really know where the rest of the players are either. I can't believe I poisoned. Oh, he's over there. Okay. These guys, these Vindicators are pretty tricky to do it on because they tend to hit you before you've fallen far enough. So it's kind of not even worth trying it with them realistically. But Ravagers and Evokers, yeah, very, very useful. And also Pillagers as well. Speaking of Pillagers, where are they all? Oh, I'm going to try it on this guy. We're going to go on the fence. We're going to go... Oh, wait. Wind Burst on your mace activates redstone. That's really cool. I never knew that. Did you guys know that? I don't think you did. That's cool. Very, very nice. What a mess over here, by the way. It's just XP and items all over the floor. I did hear... I wonder if... Is he down here? I did hear the horn from this direction, but when I got here, I can't see him. I mean, would it be stupid enough to swim under there? Surely not. Yeah, he's literally right where I am. Is he underneath? Are you all right in here, villager, by the way? You stay inside at all costs. Do not leave this room. I can only assume that he might be down here. No way he swam all this way. No, where is he? Is he in this cave? No, it doesn't look like it. He's definitely in this direction somewhere. Maybe he's gone down here. He's definitely fallen somewhere. Oh, there you are. Well, please don't spawn vexes. There we go. One-shotted, and I'm going to throw that away. So we've got a lot more tomes, and we've been fixed. What is this, by the way? What? I will never understand Bedrock. Why the water stops randomly, we'll never know. But it looks cool anyway. But yes, we've got a victory, ladies and gentlemen. Let's release the villagers so that they can release the fireworks, so that they don't do them inside. Yeah, come on out, man. You really don't care, do you? You know what I've just done for you, and you are just staying on your bed. Ungrateful villagers. Look, guys, it's... Oh, well, here's a man that actually appreciates it. He's coming outside to see the sunlight. Appreciate that he still has life. This guy's out and about as well. That's great to see. I tell you what, we've had a pretty good survival rate in here. Don't worry, mate. You can also see that... Oh, you're going to bed, are you? Oh, what, at this time? Mate, it's still light. Okay, well, I guess it is now going dark. I'll let you off. And I guess I'll get some shut-eye as well. Did one of them drop this book? Can they do that? No way they drop books. I mean, it's pretty cool. Do I have efficiency 4 and anything that needs upgrading? I don't think... I think I've got efficiency 5 anyway, so I'm going to throw it away, but still kind of cool that you can get books from that. It's nice to be able to slightly top up the Shulker box for totems. And I've just realised I've been putting back all the useful stuff into the Shulker box, but I'm about to fight a Wither, so maybe just in case we should keep the notch apples. We should keep extra totems in my inventory and also some normal golden apples because you just never know what kind of a sticky situation I might get into. I don't know if I have the soul sand I need. Oh, okay, I don't have my elytra on, that's for sure. Oh, I can mace the Wither. Oh, this could be so cool, guys. That makes me pretty hyped. Okay, first of all, before we do anything else, we need to go to the Nether so that I can mine up 4 of these. Then we fly far away. That's got to be the #1 rule here. We don't want to be doing this right by this area because it's just going to ruin the terrain. I can't remember the exact area I actually did the last one. I feel like it wasn't a million miles away and there's probably a massive hole somewhere wherever it happened. Do I just try and mace it first time as soon as it spawns in? I mean, I could try it. It's a little bit risky. I could cage him. If I put him in a cage, again, it's risky, isn't it? I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll try and mace him. If it doesn't work, I'm sure I won't die. So, well, what's the worst that could happen? How about this? We spawn him at the bottom of a mountain. Then we jump off the mountain to try and get him. I think that could be pretty cool. I don't know if these mountains are really big enough. Maybe I go for one of these trees and I just accept that it's not going to be the most massive one in the world. Like, it's not going to take out all his health. It's just going to do a bit of damage. Because you've got to go pretty high, haven't you, to take out a Wither. Let's give it a go. Let's spawn him right about here. I'd be better off having strength, really, wouldn't I? Okay, things are getting a little ominous. Just got to remember, if things go south, I do have everything I need. Wait, is he? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Did I get him? I missed. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, looks like we're going to be fighting him a completely different... I don't know what he's doing. He's just blowing up the entire jungle. I think to effectively battle the Wither, you need Wind Burst 3, really. Come on then, mate. Come down to my level. Can we hit him? Okay, well, we got the first hit on him. We got the second... Okay, we're going to do a lot of damage for that. He's so fast. The Bedrock Wither is definitely harder. I will admit that, guys. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to be brave. We're going to shuck on the elytra. We're going to fly above it. I'm going to have another go at this. Where is it? Okay, this is going to pop a totem if I'm not careful. He's actually gone up higher than me, so I don't think this is going to work. I think probably just need to lure him to the ground. He is certainly a fast flyer. I don't know why I don't get the Wither effect from this guy, by the way. Like, we've had a big discussion in the comments about this. I'm in hardcore mode. It's hard mode, but I don't get the Wither, and I don't know why. In the first 100 days, nobody really had a proper answer, and I don't know if we have a proper answer now. Also, a shame that I can't poison... Is he just stuck? Okay, well, this is now easy mode. I keep missing. Look at him. Okay, he's through now. All right. Will you stop moving side to side? That's it. Just stay in the middle, mate. Now, this is a very high, intense start. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Now... This is where he spawns these guys. That's the coolest thing ever. Okay, let's do the flying upwards bit. Come on, don't be an idiot, SB. Alrighty, perfect. Then, okay, he still moves upwards with me. You can't really just mace him, can you? I had my chance to mace him at the beginning. I didn't take advantage of it. So now we're just gonna have to do this from here. Yep, that's it, mate. That's fine. I can take you on. Oh, I can hit those back at him as well. That's kind of cool. don't think they affect him. I'm like taking no damage. This guy's, honestly, you guys tell me how, like all the time in my hardcore world, oh, now he needs to defeat the bedrock wither. Guys, it's easy. It really is easy. I don't know why it's so easy, but I'm not sure it should be, but if anything, it's easier than Java. Like, look at these guys. Yeah, complete noobs. Look at him. Oh, nice shot, mate. You missed, by the way. Let's take. I mean, it was cool when he go down underground, but I think he knows that I have a mace, so he didn't do that. So we just go like this. That's kind of, yeah. I just want to use my mace now. That's it. That's it. Come on, charge at me then. Okay, my health is going down a little bit. I should maybe be more careful, but I'm also feeling kind of indestructible, really. And that is the wither. Okay, maybe not quite defeated. He's going to charge, maybe. Yeah. Let him charge. He didn't go underground like he did last time, but that's the wither defeated. That's it. You do your fancy dramatic end. And then, okay, I didn't realize it exploded. I nearly died to the wither as he died. That would have been an embarrassing way to go. Where is the, I was going to say, where is the nether star? Thank goodness it's right here. Perfect. We got nether star number 2, all in a day's work. Quite literally, it took me exactly a day. It's going dark. I can grab 3 obsidian out of here. Next, we need to go and get a load of glass. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then make the beacon. Fantastic. It's that easy. What kind of beacon do we want? So this is a haste one. Maybe we want like a regen one or something like that. Maybe resistance could be another good one. I'd probably go with regen. I think that's a smart one. So let's put that in. Oh, we could go strength. That could be good. Let's go speed and regeneration. I think that's a nice couple of effects to have, because just being able to move around faster is always better. Is speed 2 an option? Maybe I should go speed. Yeah, I think maybe speed 2 is better. Bit of a waste of an iron ingot, but it's not like we're short on them, is it? We've got to farm for more if we need. So yeah, let's do speed 2 instead. Now I just feel like I can get from A to B so much faster. Our dirt collection's looking good. We got a lot more from the wither. If you ever want dirt, just spawn a wither apparently, guys. I know I said I wanted to build a raid farm, but I think before I do that, I'm going to do a trident farm, because pretty much every farm that I build usually ends up needing a trident, just because it's a better way to take out the mobs. You can get looting effect, all that kind of thing. And I'm sick of having to go out and get them when I could just have a farm to get unlimited ones. So I'm going to focus on building that first. I don't know why I don't have soul speed 3. I need to make a battering farm at some point, don't I? And who's shooting me? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is going to be a little bit annoying. But first things first, I need about 4 stacks of soul sand from the nether. So I'm going to get to work grabbing as many of them as I can. I also don't know what's going on here, but these, I can't move them. I'm clicking on them and it's like they're bugged. Okay, I don't know why I've got some bugged soul sand, but there we go. What is going on? Why is the soul sand all broken in inventory? Anyway, I need 5 stacks, so I'll just grab all of that. This guy's attacking me. Look, mate, we could all be friends here, but no, you have to ruin it. Yeah, I don't know why that's so bugged. That's really weird. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that I'm not far off from having all of it. Maybe when I leave the nether, it'll fix itself, or if I reload the world or something, perhaps. So we'll grab as much of this as we can. Yeah, I think we've got enough in there. It's just weird because it's all split up. Let's now get out of here, and it looks like it's fixed now. Yeah, okay, that's good news. So we've ended up with a lot more than we really need, but I'm sure I'll need it for another project someday, so we can have a bit of extra nether stuff right here. Next, I'm going to take these shears. I don't think these shears have enough durability on them, so I don't know why I don't make some enchanted ones, to be honest, with unbreaking and efficiency and all that, but I suppose it doesn't really make a difference for a lot of the things you need shears for, so I'm not going to worry about it. We need leaves. Almost 6 stacks to be exact, and I think this is the perfect place to get it from this tree farm. There's just so many leaves here. I don't see any point. Okay, well, don't you see what I meant by they're not going to last very long? I see no point going anywhere else. Might as well just grow. Well, look at you guys. Never hit your growth spurt, I see. Oh, you as well. I don't know why some of these haven't grown, but anyway, not going to complain. I could bone meal them up, I suppose, but for now, my focus is to get leaves. This is a great way to get leaves. My goodness me, there's a lot of them down here. How many stacks have I got already? Not that many, actually. When I'm looking at it now, I'm like, oh, I got like 2. I thought I'd have all 5 of them by now. Oh, another pair of shears has gone down the drain. Let's just see what we've ended up with and see if we need to go out and craft anymore. We are on... Okay, yeah, we are going to need to do a little bit more mining of the leaves. So let's get back to work. Oh, I could even do it from down here. Yeah. Clear the place out a little bit, make it look nicer. Any that I missed, the water will pick up. That's a great little idea, great little system. So I just use this till it breaks, because leaves are such a big thing on farms anyway. I reckon so. I reckon there's no point me put. Okay, why are they going on the side? Yeah, I reckon there's no point me putting these back in, although it's getting a little bit annoying now because I can't reach some of them. Let's use the stairs. Probably best to head up via the stairs. I don't know how we ended up with rotten flesh in there. Anyway, let's not ask any questions. There's no other items. Yeah, I've got all the leaves I need. As I said, I'll just mine. Okay, I tell you, at nighttime it gets dark in here. Oh, there's more here that I missed as well. Yeah, it does get dark. Okay, well, there we go. We've lost them all now, so we will fly back, head to bed. I never know if there's going to be a villager in this bed or not. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. And I don't really want the leaves to go into a chest and just get lost, so I'll go like that. Actually, I need about 41. I think it's 5 stacks and 41, so that's exactly what we need. Blocks are important as well, so I'm going to grab plenty of those, turn them into stone bricks. And then there is lots of little redstone items, so I'll quickly grab all of them. Alrighty, we're looking pretty good. Ironically, I am also going to need a trident to run the trident farm, so I'm going to grab one of these. That's fine. I can easily replace it. Enchanted trident. Fancy, fancy stuff. And I'll need buckets of water, but I've got those in my ender chest, so I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm quite looking forward to building this because the mechanics of how drowns spawn on Bedrock is different to how they spawn on Java. On Java, when an ocean ruin is generated, the drowns spawn once, and if you take them out, they'll never spawn there again. But on this version of Bedrock, if you take them all out of an ocean ruin, then new ones will spawn, and it'll keep replenishing. So all I need to do is find one, and this looks like the perfect place. So yeah, we should be able to get more drowns here if we set everything up correctly. That's where we're going to build this. See, there's more over there. Let's get rid of you. And I'm pretty sure when I turn... Look at that. Tridents as well. So that's kind of the essence. Imagine this guy drops me a trident, by the way. Come on. You know you want to. Did he? He did. So cool. Anyway, this is... Excuse me, mate. Don't punch me in the face. I'm trying to build a farm out of you guys. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to build it above this ocean ruins area. At this point, I got... Wait, did I get another trident? Did I just not pick up the trident? Did I throw it away? Maybe I did. I don't know. I should definitely keep it, even though I will have loads of them. You can never have too many, can you? So what I'm doing right here is wasting blocks, but I'm going to build all the way up to 195 levels in the sky. Once up here, we need to make a platform that is 4 by 6 in size. This is going to be the little collection area. Next, I'm making a simple trident killer. That's just going to take out all the mob. Okay, let's get this. Is that right? I think so. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's not my first time building one of these. Look at that. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. I unfortunately didn't bring a lever, so I can't shut it up. And I'm not listening to that all day, so I definitely need to go and get one to turn it off. There we go. Peace and quiet. Okay, I don't know if I did that correctly. Yeah, that's perfect. So that turns it on and off. Next, we're going to add a couple more blocks. We really are in the clouds here, by the way. We're going to add a couple more blocks around like this. I don't know if I should put the trident in it. Do we just put this one in? Because there's no point putting a good one in. So I think if I put that there, it should all work. Let's just double check. And yep, that is working perfectly. Now I'm going to take soul sand and begin placing that. Once again, I don't know why I haven't got soul speed, but we're going to go out 7 blocks. And I then need to make a giant square. So I'll connect up all of these. And I'm actually going to do it kind of the way you're supposed to do it in Bedrock. You're supposed to like... Yeah, do it like this because of the touch controls thing. They made it so that bridging like this is possible. So that's a little bit quick, as long as you get it right and don't miss it, I suppose. Then I'm just going to do it the normal way of filling in all of the gaps to create one massive square. Now I'm putting a wall around the platform. The reason for that is because there's going to be water over this, so we need something to hold it in, and this stone brick wall is going to do that. I actually feel like it's going to be easier, yeah, if I'm stood here rather than trying to place it below me. I'm also hoping I have enough blocks. We've got another stack. How much have we got? Only 1 stack. We might not have enough. We might have used them all in building the massive tower, so chances are I'm going to have to head down and get more. Whilst, yes, I have managed to fill it all here, I do need all of this to also be covered. So let's break this. Let's glide gracefully across. I guess if I can use a slab, yeah, that works. Then we mine that. We dig down, we get that slab as well. And we get to work mining down. Should accomplished. I've got a lot of these guys after me. I'd better get out of it. Can we... I tell you what, flying out of water on Bedrock is the most annoying thing that you could possibly try and do. There we go. We made it. You've got to time it so perfectly. So let's go and get back up here. And now with all these extra blocks that I've just collected, I can go ahead and fill in this entire thing. In the end, I still haven't quite had enough bricks, so I'm just going to nip back to get more. This chest is pretty full of stone, yeah, so I'll just craft a few more stacks and get back to work. There we go. Now is the time to nip into the ender chest, because this is where we're going to need all the water. So I think I've got 2 buckets of it. Yeah, look at that. Talk about being well prepared. And then along this side, I'm going to... Okay, that didn't quite work. Let's make sure we grab the correct bit. Yeah, along this side, we're going to make it infinite water sources all the way along. And then also on this side as well. And any that end up here, to push them downwards, we're literally just going to have 1 water there. I seem to get a ghost bucket there. 1 water. Okay, where was the other one? It was right here. There we go. Same for this side. Fallen into my own farm. I didn't mean to do that. Not a big deal. From here, the next thing that needs to be done is, and the signs are still there, good. The next thing that needs to be done is that I just mine away every single stone brick I've placed, so that when drown spawn, they're going to go ahead and get pushed along. This soul sand will be in action soon as well, because I'm going to be replacing these blocks with water. I just have to do this bit first to get it to be flowing at the top where I need it to be. So it's all planned, it's all going to work nicely, and it's all going to take quite a bit of mining as well. There we go. Now I shall begin adding water. It's kind of difficult when you can't really see, but it's just basically going to be something like this. I think that should do it, you know. Once that's there, the whole thing is bubbling up. Look at the items, the way they move as well. They look really, really cool. It's just a slight extra thing that needs doing. Each corner is going to need to have this. It just means any little bits where stuff could get stuck, such as, I think here, there's one. You can see it kind of can congregate to just that bit. Well, once we add that on top, you'll see it kind of changes the direction of it and fixes. We do also need to completely spawn proof this. That's what leaves are for. Can't believe it's a lightning storm. That's kind of the last thing I wanted right now. But we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to build a border all the way around the outside that is exactly above these corners. So it's going to be one big square. And this is basically how we're going to make it dark enough for drowns to spawn. So I'm pretty sure if we just ran it at night, we wouldn't need this at all. But we want to be able to use it all the time. So that is all successfully filled in. I think I'm also going to break all of these blocks because they're going to come in handy. I don't know if I can reach the top ones. Probably a little bit too small. Story of my life. Not really. I'm actually 6'1", so I'm never too small normally. But in Minecraft, I'm just the same size as everybody else. And a drown has spawned. It must be dark. Oh, we got a trident. We got two. Look at them coming in. It must be dark enough for mobs to spawn, which is fantastic. It means the farm is already working. And don't you worry, guys. We're only getting started. Once we start adding all the leaves and build it out 6 blocks in every direction, that is mission accomplished, which means the farm is officially done. There's just one little thing I need to do to make sure. Look at how dark it is down here. Yeah, to make sure that the drowns will spawn, I'm going to go out 24 blocks in this direction. It doesn't really matter what block I use because I'm going to be breaking them anyway. So this is 20 blocks. I'll just grab, let's just craft a bit more stone bricks. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'm 21 blocks out actually. And I'm going to make it a nice little safe AFK spot. To do that, I'm just going to place blocks on every side. I'm going to break that one though. I think as well, I have a few spare leaves. So I think I'm going to put leaves on top, which just makes it feel like it's spawn proof. I don't know, it's just an extra thing. It's a squid farm, by the way, guys, as well. Just as a, as a double up thing. So that's always going to be handy, isn't it? Let's go and break all of these. I need to make it so I can kind of land on this easily. I feel like that might be the trickiest thing. So I might just expand it a bit. Do you reckon we go something like that? Yeah, I reckon this is the play. I'm going to put blocks here. And I'm going to hope that things kind of happen. I have put the trident killer on as well, I think. So it should be... It's so annoying that it's inside a cloud. Okay, it's not... Well, it is inside a cloud. It should be... Yeah, look at that. It's already getting me trident. It's getting me all sorts of stuff. Also, all these stone bricks went through. So that's pretty good news. If I hold this, it'll get even more. Did I pick the trident up? Or did I just turn it off? There we go. Is that working? Have I broken it? Nope, it's now working. Fantastic. Alrighty, so we're going to get a load of tridents. Let's get back in here. And I believe it gets you like 50 an hour or something crazy. So that's pretty awesome. It's difficult to see. Oh, there you go. You can see loads of drowns have just spawned. I don't know if any have a trident, but we're getting nautilus shells. It's a very, very good farm. So I'm going to stay in here and get loads of stuff. Think long enough has definitely now passed. Let's go and check out what we are dealing with. I can also turn this off. We don't need it now. Drum roll then. Okay, that is a lot of tridents. I don't think I ever have to worry about tridents again, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, these are OP on Bedrock. It has to be said. I can also even go and put them together so that I've got fully mended ones, which is just a nice little extra touch. And I think the best thing I can probably do now is nip back to get a shulker box, and then I just fill that shulker box with tridents. They're just so useful on Bedrock. They don't really have this kind of use on Java, unless you want to get mob heads or something. and, you know, use the channeling effect to summon lightning. But yeah, on Bedrock, these are so useful for so many farms. So let's get this filled up. I'd also like to dye it light blue. I feel like that kind of matches. Maybe even cyan would suit, but I feel like cyan takes too much effort because I have to go and get cactus and stuff like that, which is a bit of a long way away. When it comes to light blue, I literally just need a cornflower and some bone meal, so it's just 10 times quicker. Let's go ahead and get it dyed. And this is kind of steadily becoming the spare dye chest now. It's got a few options in there, hasn't it? A lot more of these can be put in. And next on the list of things that I want to do is build a raid farm, because having to do a raid to get totems every time is not ideal. So I need to solve that problem by building a pretty efficient raid farm. Now, this will require me to manually drink the ominous bottles, but I don't think that's a massive problem, because it is still going to get me all of the totems that I need pretty quickly, plus a load of emeralds. So I can't really complain, especially considering it is really simple as well. There's not a lot of materials, so I'll quickly grab all of them. To be honest, most of the redstone is just from the trident killer. So we need redstone, we need iron, wood, and also cobblestone. Then at the crafting table, can I make 4 pistons? We can make 4 pistons. Wait, can we make the other ones? There we go. I also do need to get the observers going, so that is going to require 4 quartz actually. And then all of the other needed items are pretty straightforward. Here we are. That's all the items. I told you, it's not very many at all, really, is it? The hardest part is that I will need to get a villager really high in the sky. I mean, I had to do it before for the Iron Golem farm, so I'm kind of used to it. Just not looking forward to it. It doesn't really matter where I build this. So I'll just go for this spot, and I'm going to build it up. So I'll just go for this spot and I'm going to build it up. So I'm just going to go for this spot and I'm going to build up 100 blocks. And I don't actually have enough blocks to get up there, so I have to break the tower and then continue building upwards with those blocks again. From there, I can rinse and repeat and begin building the farm. There's actually going to be a lot of similarities between this and the farm I just built, in at least the starting platform with the collections. Ooh, I've done that completely wrong. As I was saying, of the starting platform and the collection system. These hoppers should not be going into the back of the chest. They should be going like that. And this is the part where I use the only redstone to build yet another trident killer. I'm becoming a bit of an expert at building these on Bedrock now. And let's be honest, they're very easy to do. You'd have to completely well, I won't say you'd be an idiot to mess it up, but I'd probably end up messing it up at some point. I need a lever again. If that's one thing I do forget, it's always a lever. That's all sorted. I'm just going to add a few slabs there. Flick that out. Now it's frozen. Now we need walls up on all sides. I've run out of blocks already. Yeah, I need to just get a complete block top up. My goodness, it's gone misty out there. Is it a thunderstorm? Can we sleep in it? No, it's just a normal rainstorm. So I'll grab plenty more blocks. I think I might even go and grab a little bit of glass as well. I think I can make that front screen a little bit bigger. I'm also, very nicely done. Yeah, I'm just going to completely fill in the sides as well. Okay, look at that. I've landed it every single time. Fantastic. These leaves need to be added, and then I need to go to the bottom because I'll just grab the blocks. I need to, okay, well, that's not quite where I want it to be. I need to just place 6 blocks on each side. This is pretty much to just stop the Ravagers from escaping. Otherwise, they can fall out. So let's do the exact same thing. Not like that. Let's land on it. Get them down. The villager, which I mentioned earlier, the most important thing is going to go on this platform here. So inside there is where I need to get him. I will also need to put leaves on top of all the blocks so raid mobs can't spawn on. I think it's probably smartest if I leave this open. Yeah, getting him in is gonna be pretty fun. This guy right here looks unemployed, so he can be the chosen. Okay, he's not even getting in the boat. Yeah, you could be the chosen one, sir. And apparently he's bringing his unemployed friend as well. Well, you know what? If your boat will want to come, then that's okay with me. Just don't make it hard work. Come on, guys. I'll be honest, I did a way better job implementing leads on boats on Java than on Bedrock. On Bedrock, it is just so slow and rubbish. Unless you fly above and glide with them behind. I'm also worried about having them in the water, because from what I remember, that's also a bit of a pain, which is ironic that having them in a boat on water is also a nightmare to move. But anyway, all's well that ends well. I just need... Oh, come on, guys. Really is a nightmare. I don't think you can actually pull them off the water. What on earth? If they don't fix boats on... Okay, that's where my lead went. I was wondering where I'd gone. Yeah, if they don't fix boats on leads on Bedrock, I will never play this again after this series. Why? Tell me why. If I swear, if you guys head back... Nope. Okay, you are going on... Don't you think... You know what? The other guy can swim home. I don't care. I only need one of you. Yeah, you... Go on, mate. Good luck to you. See what happens. I'm telling you what exactly what happened now. You'll get attacked by drowned halfway. It's his funeral. Okay, this is way easier now. When they're not on the water, I can actually get him up. Come on. Can't believe that guy is going for it. Look at him. he's not going to stop, is he? Now to build upwards and glide further. Am I going to quite get up this hill? To be honest, getting them uphill is probably the easiest thing because they just move upwards with no problem. It's moving them sideways that's harder. Right. He's now in position under there. My worry is that I just do not have enough blocks to make it all the way to the top. So that's going to be the thing I'm going to rectify. First of all, I'm going to get rid of all of these random towers that I've built everywhere. I mean, yes, they have their... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yes, they have their uses at the time, but they are also quite ugly and a waste of a lot of valuable blocks. And I do think I'll probably grab a load of netherrack because I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of that at home. That doesn't really have much of a use other than for temporary blocks. So I think that's probably going to be the move. The only other option I could do is use scaffolding to build upwards, but I think that's a little unnecessary. I mean, it is useful for getting rid of it, but I'm not really a scaffolding user in 2025. I feel like placing blocks, that's what we did back in 2014, and it served us well then, and it'll serve us well now. This chest, I think, is it this one? Yeah, full of netherrack. I'll just grab 4 stacks. Do not need that many, but sometimes it's better to be safe rather than sorry. Now to attach the lead and hope that this works right first time. I mean, I'm not going to get my hopes up, but what could possibly go wrong? Well, I've done the first bit well. I've got him up here. Now to try and maneuver him to the bed. Hang on a minute. He's there. Can we go for it? Come on. No. You were close, mate. But just, okay, don't start this now. Well, he's kind of in position. You just need to not do that. Let's, yes. Oh, nice. Oh, well done. Can I get, are we good? Oh, careful, let's be. Okay, please don't ruin this. You know what? Let's just make some space. Break the boat. That's it. Don't hold back now, mate. In you, ladies and gentlemen, we have successfully in the clouds trapped a villager. And if I want this farm to work, I most certainly do now need to get rid of this massive pillar. And then I need to come inside this. It's very annoying that the clouds are exactly where it is. But anyway, I need to come inside here and place 3 signs. So something like that. And inside of the signs, there's going to be lava. Next, I need to stock up the trident killer. Good job, I've got all of these tridents. You only need 1, but I think the more you have, the faster the mobs get taken out. So why not have more than I need, basically? The more the merrier, that's my motto. So we'll go, I try and avoid the lava because I don't know what effect that has on the tridents. And they're all going to get bundled together once you start it anyway, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. Fantastic. And then you're probably thinking, right, what are we going to build up here? Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Nothing. Yep, we're going to build nothing because it is done. The farm is complete. We're just going to head to here. I'm going to grab an ominous bottle. I'll just grab one of those. Drink it up, Bad Omen 3, just nice and steady. I think I need to mine these up so nothing spawns on top of them. As you can see, we have the raid omen effect. Give it 20 seconds. Man, these clouds. Did I just turn off clouds? I haven't turned off in Java. I'm not used to them. You guys are probably way more used to them. I'm also going to grab the other one as well while I've got it. Since I've got 2, might as well grab them both. The raid should start. Yep, it's starting. I should turn this on, shouldn't I? That would be a good idea. As you can see, now the tridents are moving around, which is exactly what we need. And the raiders are going to spawn above and drop down, just like that. As you can see, oh, they spawn inside it, sorry. And the ravagers, any ravagers that spawn, they are going to get taken out by the lava. So it does work very, very nicely indeed. Interesting that the boss bar is actually kind of different on Bedrock compared to Java. I bet you didn't even notice that, did you? Yeah, it's different. But yeah, wave number 2. I should be holding my sword, and then I've got the looting effects. That's just an extra handy thing. Raid farms are ridiculously simple on this, aren't they? Because we just wait again. Another wave spawns. We get a Ravager as well. Takes a little bit longer for him to go, but still way faster than it would normally be. Not much interesting stuff. I might make a proper auto sorter for it, because you kind of need that with raid farms. And this also will be get me redstone. As you can see, we've got those guys in. Oh, look at the amount of redstone that's dropped, by the way. That's a crazy amount. I forgot about that update. They made them drop a lot more redstone. So this is a very, very nice redstone farm indeed. The evokers are in as well now, which means only one thing. We are getting totems and books. I'm not sure who drops the books. That's really, really cool though. A mending book. Not bad. Don't mind if I do. This is probably something you should build on day 1 in Bedrock, isn't it? So totem number 1 is obtained. We'll probably get a few more from this. Ideally, I want Bad Omen 5 bottles all the time. That would be better because you just get more waves and then you get more stuff. But with enough bottles, it doesn't really matter anyway. I think this has actually just got me a ridiculous amount of totems. Let's have a look. I got me 1 more. I thought there was more in there than that, but 1's enough. This guy's just somehow spawned outside. I don't know how. Where did he spawn? What? They can't spawn on leaves. I don't know how he's just done that, but my life flashed before my eyes. Wasn't even probably paying attention and he just spawned right next to me. Well, I dealt with him, no problem, but that's very, very weird. Do I have to go and get rid of him now because he's down at the bottom? Still alive, is it? Have a look. No, I don't think so. We got rid of him. Oh, there's a lot of loot falling. It's not ideal, is it? What's going on? How are they doing that? And now I'm a little bit confused. Oh, I don't know what's going on. The game The horn is still blowing. Why are they spawning on there? Good job I've got knocked back. Oh, hold on a second. I think somehow they've got rid of the leaves. Maybe like through the thing, and that's causing them to do it. Okay, we passed the test. Sorry, mate, about that. Giving you a little bit of a scare for nothing. What I'm going to do to avoid that, I mean, it's going to be a little bit nicer if I use netherite. I could go with more glass. Let's do that, okay? We need to get a load more glass on top of here. Just keep layering this upwards. Then leaves on top of that. They won't be broken now. Still not quite sure how they spawned up here. Unless they just glitched out. Or was it from this? I guess I could always change these to be leaves as well. I highly doubt it's because of that. But I've not exactly got anything to lose by changing them, have I? So might as well be safe rather than be sorry a second time. Alright, good stuff. Should be completely spawn proof now. Let's go ahead, drink that. As you can see, plenty of totems. Probably would have got more if I hadn't had that issue. So much junk though, which is the annoying thing. We can just easily go like that if we have to, as only keeping the good stuff is ideal. Okay, raid number 2 is starting, so I'll go through that. It's probably going to be though pretty straightforward once again, and then I need more ominous bottles, which means we will need to build an ominous bottle farm. I've spent long enough here and I've got plenty of totems. Our second raid is also now finished. Let's grab all of the totems. Might as well grab the emeralds and redstone as well. And if I want to make use of this farm a bit more, I am going to need either more ominous bottles or even better, an ominous bottle farm. And this is a pillager. Wow, really? There's literally a captain right there. What are the chances of that? Well, let's go and get rid of him. We've got another ominous bottle, so I could go and use the raid farm again. I do think it would be cool to make... Look, no way. No way. He spawned inside his own cage. That... life must be tough for him. Anyway. What I want to check is which direction the entrance is for this outpost. It looks like it's either on the east or west side, which means there are 2 spawning spots for this outpost. If it's on the north side, there'll be 4. If it was on the south, there'll be 1. So for it to be on, I believe it's on the east side, that's fine. 2 spawning spots. Might as well turn this into a farm. It'll be decently fast. So to do that, I'm gonna need to first do a load of mining. Basically, this entire roof that I'm chiseling away at needs to completely go. And then the fences underneath as well, any walls, stuff like that. Basically, just going to completely flatten everything from here. It's a pretty quick process, and it's kind of cool because it means I'm going to be getting loads and loads of wood from it, which I do think dark oak wood, dark oak planks have their use. Are you really behind this, mate? Get out of here. Okay, we just broke this as well. Sometimes you insta-break stuff on Bedrock, and I don't know how. It's like if you hit something and then break it, it kind of breaks the stuff behind it really, really easily. Anyway, I can reach from down here, so I might as well continue the mining as much as I possibly can. There we go. Let's also fill this in completely. I broke this by mistake. Let's go and... In fact, let's make... I've got so much junk because I broke the chest, by the way. Let's put that back in. Now, right here is a spawn block. So this is where pillagers can spawn. We also need to mine away at all of this, and I'm just going to put more of these planks along there. They're just a bit of a marker. Those torches could be useful, actually. But yeah, these are just going to be a bit of a marker. I might as well splash the XP. Put some sort of usage to it. This is another possible spawning spot. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Get rid of this banner. Excuse me, banner. We're gonna get rid of you. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then on the 8th one, another one, and then finally 7 more, and another block. Now, because the entranceway is on the east side, only 2 of these are going to work. If it was on the north side, then all 4 would work, as I explained earlier. So I don't really know which one is and isn't going to work, so I'm just going to build it above all of them, so that at the very least I catch every single pillager that spawns. The framework's in place, but I now need to go and get more materials. I hadn't really planned to build this, you see. It's just kind of the aftermath of building the raid farm up there, so I'm going to be going back. I've got to get stuff like scaffolding. I mean, I need a bit more glass than that. Yeah, basically just a bunch of different things. Also, because I stole a villager, it means more can be bred, so they're all having a whale of a time. Yeah, look guys, I hate to break it to you, but that other villager is in a better place. Wait, is the one that I sent over the water, is he still going? Is he alive? No way. He's going to be... He's still going. Go on, mate. You can make it back. I believe in you. You know, is this what you wanted in life? You could have been up there. Well, you know what? You carry on. That should now be everything that I need. So let's get flying back and let's get back to work. So it's somewhere down here, isn't it? The pillager outpost. I feel like I'm having to fly further and further away to get to these farms. They really are adding up, aren't they? They're coming quite far flung, aren't they? Yeah, okay. There it is over there. I'm going to be taking the glass because that's going to be the next thing that I'm building with. And actually also the scaffolding. So we're going to put a scaffolding on each corner. I don't know, I feel like I just did these in a bit of a weird order, but anyway, not to worry. And then around the scaffolding, we are going to place glass. And in fact, we kind of want them to connect a little bit more. So we'll... Ooh, okay, don't get stuck in the scaffolding though. So we'll just continue placing glass like that and connect these. So you can probably work it out. Basically, any pillagers that spawn where these scaffolding are going to get pushed into here. So once I've kind of done the outline, it'll probably make a little bit more sense. It's a little bit of a groove. I'm also going to make this 1 block higher. I should have brought more glass, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's go ahead and add another layer of this. And whilst I'm at it, I might as well place some water. So we're going to place it on the scaffolding, and it's going to go like that, and then basically flow down to the middle. We can do the exact same thing. Right. Okay, not right here. Right here. There we go. And the reason I've just done that before getting the rest of the glass is because we do have to head down here now to pick up an extra 1 and 2 buckets of water. Alrighty. Yeah, let's go and get more glass. All the glass is down. Let's go ahead and get this water going. Remove 2 blocks and completely cover it with glass as well. Once here, I need to do the collection system, so it's fairly straightforward. We're just going to... I need to crouch when I do this. There we go. So that hopper, which is in the very middle, is going to collect everything. And now we need to make another trident killer. This is why I made a trident farm, guys, because basically everything always comes back to a trident killer. So we'll grab one of those, chuck it back into the ender chest. This is kind of going to be similar to the one that I made for the silverfish farm in the last video, the way that it kind of gets it through the block. This bit's going to be interesting to see if it actually works. But we're going to throw it at that, and then... Yep, it fought. Okay, it worked perfectly. I'll break these. I don't want to go too near the trident, though, otherwise I'm going to pick it up. We need to place a load of blocks now as well. So 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just a very simple comparator clock, like so. We're going to need the lever to activate it, and you'll see when we do that, trident killer is in action, and it'll be taking out any pillagers that go near it. We can just turn it back off. I can get rid of all of this stone as well. To make sure the pillars actually get pushed into the trident, we're going to have to go ahead and bring round something like this, and we're going to need more water actually. So we just place that there, we break that bit of glass, and now yeah, it'll push them into where the trident is. It's always interesting how building the AFK platform is different from these as well. All I have to do is build out 30, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to count every single one. I love how there's just like... I should just put a trident killer in there as well, shouldn't I? They just keep spawning in that little hole. Sorry, guys. Everybody out. You can't be in here. If more spawning while I'm on the AFK thing, I actually will make this into a second trident killer, because I think it's actually a pretty good idea. Let's grab those ominous bottles. Yeah, give me the XP as well. Don't mind if I do. Now, to try... I've only got 1 rocket left as well. I'm going to try and land on this. Perfect. We're going to make this a bit bigger and use glass to make it nice as well. We'll just stand under there, and it is working. Look at it, guys. There's loads and loads of pillagers spawning, and it's getting me ominous bottles already. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna expand this just a little bit. I don't know why I didn't make the entire platform glass, to be honest, but anyway, I am completely safe in here. I do need more rockets, so let's grab a new stack. Perfect. And we're not only... I think we're going to be getting banners as well as bottles from this, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a little look. I mean, I don't know if we've got any captains yet, but let's see what's in there. A lot of XP. I guess we're going to get a lot of crossbows and arrows from it, if I had to guess. Which, yeah, it's not a big issue. As you can see, they will spawn in other places, but they should still spawn there. I don't need to spawn proof. You can see one just spawned in there. He's going to get pushed along. Yeah, I don't think I have to do any spawn proofing as far as I'm aware. Another one's there. Fantastic. So this is just going to keep working, getting me loads of ominous bottles for the raid farm. From the raid farm, I'll get loads of emeralds, and that means I'll be able to do an emerald beacon. I've now been here for a few minutes. The sun is setting. I want to see, do we have any success? What are we dealing with? Any ominous bottles? Still no ominous bottles. I guess it is just look at the draw. We are getting a lot. This is just going to fill up with crossbows fairly fast, isn't it? But that's a good thing. We are getting the crossbows. We're getting a decent amount of XP from this as well, which is cool. I think it is just a case of being patient. Oh, look at that. We got a captain. Okay, well, I guess I don't have to be patient anymore. It is, as a proof of concept, it works. We're getting ominous balls. I might as well chuck these other ones in as well. And we get banners when that happens too. Okay, fantastic. It does worry me slightly that the storage is going to get completely overrun with crossbows. Now, I could create a system that only keeps ominous bottles, you know, like an auto sort or something like that. But I think it's just going to be easier for now for me to just make the storage bigger. If I just add a few extra chests to it, then that should solve all of the problems. So, will need more iron for that. I've more or less run out of all the iron I had. Turned it all into a beacon. I could do with some iron golems spawning here. So, what I'm going to do, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to spend some time at the creeper farm. And whilst I'm here, getting a load of gunpowder, that farm will get me a load of iron. I don't really know why, but golems don't seem to be spawning. In the past, it's worked absolutely fine when I've been there. But for whatever reason, they don't seem to spawn. They don't even spawn when I'm here. So it's like something's broken on it, which is a bit strange. They're all in here. They all look fine. They've all got job site blocks. So why they're not spawning golems? They are spawning cats every now and again, I've noticed. Although we haven't got any string. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that. It's just slightly annoying. So instead, it's probably just quicker for me to grab some of the iron that I missed from this cave last time I was here. Managed to find 10 ores. Once I use fortune on that, it's probably going to become 20, I think. Could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure how it works out. But let's head back to this village. I hope that we're not in a thunderstorm, because that means that mobs could spawn. And then if mobs spawn, this village is just going to get wiped out. Yeah, don't panic, guys. All right, just chill out. I'm going to try and sleep. And the answer is, okay, it's not a thunderstorm, so that's good to know. Let's get all of these placed down. Then, oh, excuse me, sir. Then, why are you all panicking so much? Chill out. I don't know, it's only rain. Anyway, yeah, I need to go and grab all of this iron. And then, similar to how I've done in the past, I'm just going to go and put it into here. That will smelt in about 30 seconds, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. We'll put all of that back. I don't think I need a lot of this stuff. I'm throwing away the gunpowder. I'm just trying to keep my inventory a little tidy. With this, I can make 2 more hoppers, and I'll need 8 more chests. No, 4 more chests. Yeah, no, 8 more chests. I'll tell you what, I got it right first time. In fact, I don't even have enough for 8 more chests. Which is just as well, because on thinking it through properly, I've realised it's actually... it's only 4 chests. It's not 8. I don't know why I got that mixed up. I'm also just going to put the water back in here. So everything's pretty much as organised as it needs to be. Let's go and put the spare iron in there. Very annoying that the iron farm now, which has served me so well in the past, has decided it just doesn't want to work for me. Don't understand why. So yeah, that is a little annoying. Let's chuck all that in there. How are we doing in the department of... Okay, the kelp's good. Fuel, steady away with the amount of fuel that we need. Let's go and fly over this mountain through all of the rain. And then, should I have kept more glass? I think I'll be alright. My only worry is that I might need some more glass to box myself in at this farm. I'm always very wary that you should always box yourself in on hardcore, unless you know that it's impossible for anything to spawn. I don't think there's any glass there. I'll be able to work it out. For now, let's just focus on not picking up all that junk, please. And I'm going to go, I think just something like this. We'll do it fine. And then a couple of chests. They will take all of the various items. Okay, we're going to be splitting them across 2 chests. Not to worry though. Let's get on into here. I'll grab this glass so I can be boxed in and I can be completely safe as this farm runs. As you can see, pillagers are spawning. And let's get loads of ominous bottles. Then we can get loads of totems and emeralds. I think enough time has now passed. Let's see how we've done. I haven't really seen a crazy amount of captains coming through. I can't remember what the exact chance of that being a captain is. So let's have a look. You can see we've got a lot of crossbows. We have not got that many bottles in that chest. There's what? Yeah, you know what? I'm disappointed with the results. I'm a bit disappointed with this farm. I think there's room for improvement. Let's put it that way. That is not great. There's no 2 ways to say it. So I basically have enough for like 4 raids. That's awful. Why was it so bad at spawning captains? I'm not really sure. Maybe it's better if I'm stood above it, because pillagers could spawn down there. That could be an option maybe, but I'm not sure. As you guys are aware, if it was a Java farm, I'd know exactly what the case was, what I was doing, and I'd understand all of the mechanics. But because it's a bedrock farm and I don't really fully understand bedrock at the moment, yeah, there's a few questions to be asked. I have also noticed on the second time I use this, even when I tried to add the leaves in different places, mobs were still spawning slightly outside of this one, which is a little bit annoying. Let's get that going, by the way. We need those to be moving. Yeah, there was still a system where mobs, I think they would spawn and then end up on the outside somehow. I'm not really sure how that was the case. Oh, wait, how? Yeah, you see, like, that leaf is broken over there, which is definitely going to be problematic. I'll put a block there for now. All the other ones are okay, but a Ravager must have broken that. That's the only problem with using leaves to spawn-proof it. The Ravagers can still go and break it, can't they? Anyway, the raid is nearly at its maximum level. It says 0 mobs remain. Where did they spawn then? Did they spawn inside? Okay, that wave just disappeared in an instant. Hopefully this next one is a little better, because, yeah, we need them to actually go into the farm. There we go. That's more like it. So they're all getting in there. This is really, really good for emeralds. I didn't really initially plan it to be for that, but, yeah, emeralds are probably the best thing that I'm getting from this. I can also chuck away everything else. I'll keep any decent books, but realistically, because I have everything maxed out, I don't think I need any books. I mean, I'll keep the mending books. Can't believe I've got 2 of them already. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? And if I just make sure I'm holding the looting sword, that means that we get the looting effect on all of them. Loads more emeralds from it. I'm just going to keep throwing away stuff that we don't need. That's the evoker used up. I don't know if he can actually get me with vexes ever. I don't think so, but that's a few totems, which is very, very nice indeed. Okay, I kind of should be keeping the redstone, really. And there we go. The raid is finished. So I'm just going to stay here, use up all of these, and I might even get a few more bottles to keep topping it up. Just, yeah, very annoying that I didn't get more bottles from that farm. Might have to look into improving it quite a bit, because that was a disappointing performance. Okay, and I just picked up all this junk. And that's another victory. I've done loads of waves. As you can see, we've got a lot of items. I don't know what I can get rid of. My ender chest is full. It has a shulker box full of totems, which is great. I can also take all of these emeralds and redstone dust. That's kind of handy, isn't it? Then craft them into blocks. Okay, that's really, really good. We're about a stack of emerald blocks away from being able to make a full beacon. Also, I had a little mess around with this ominous bottle farm, and I realized that if I go ahead and stand above it, it works so much better. So what I can do is go here. I can see them spawning below me, and we just get so many more pillagers, and I ended up getting so many more ominous bottles and stuff. I think I can even see a captain down there. It's hard to see the exact perspective, but it does work better. It looks like the trident might have gone, though. Okay, it's not gone. It's just decided to stop working. I guess I'll have to pick it up, throw it about there, and then it's working again perfectly. Fantastic. And to prove it works better, in a very short space of time, I got all of these. And last time, I spent about 5 days in the AFK platform over there and got nowhere near that many. So what I'm going to do, in fact, you'll be seeing, look at that, straight away, 2 have spawned in. It's just so much quicker. 3, 4, there's 4 there. There's a captain. You can see there's no pillagers able to spawn anywhere else. So I'm going to spend 1 more day here, and I'll probably get something like 5 times as many as I did when I was AFK over there in 5 days. Let's now go and head down and see how things are looking. Look at that, we've even got another one waiting here. I'm gonna use this to heal my shovel. I think there's a load of XP there. Can we get a bit on the sword as well? We can. And as you can see, so many more ominous bottles this time. I've got absolutely loads of them. Let's grab them all. So I don't know why it was so bad the first time round, but now it seems to have fixed itself. We're getting a lot more pillagers, we're getting a lot more captains, and most importantly, we are getting a lot more bottles. And for now, I'll just keep them all in both of these chests, because I have no usage for them until I really focus on getting that beacon. In fact, I'm going to keep the ones that I've got in here. I've just put my redstone in. Let's mine all of that up, and now that can go back in there. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll also want to do. Just put those emeralds back in as well. Then we can grab them. We can put that there. Slightly organize them. Okay, I don't know what I've just done there. I was going to say slightly organize the inventory. Just end up making it a bit messier. 2 stacks nearly of emerald blocks. So I think I'm going to start making the beacon. And I do accept I'm not going to be able to build the entire thing. We probably need another, what, 48 blocks of emerald, something like that. Won't take too long from that raid farm, though, which is good news. And in the meantime, this terrain, it's just got to go. All of it has got to go, so we make space for the emerald beacon. I still feel like I could have made a better area for these beacons, but I don't know where else they go. So let's go ahead and mine away at as much of this dirt as we can. And thankfully, because we're literally right next to a beacon which has haste 2, getting rid of all of that is very, very easy as well. And as I've said before, stone is useful anyway, so I'm quite happy that there's a load of mining to be done there, so we can go ahead and do that. Mine up the stone, and this stone is always very, very welcome to be put inside of this chest, so we'll do that. I think the dirt chest might be getting, yeah, is it going to be full now completely? Almost. Very, very close indeed. I'm also just going to put these stone bricks here. There's a wood chest over there, which I might as well put this in as well. Yep, I've made this wood chest. I think I'm also going to take 8 of these planks. just with my thoughts of the dirt. In fact, let's put those on the same line as all the other spruce items. But just on my thoughts with the dirt chest almost getting completely filled up, I'm thinking, let's go ahead and hopefully this is going to make that into a double. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Then I can just measure this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's actually almost the exact length. We're just going to have to bring it out one more to make it all be able to fit and have like a block to spare. And then, as well as do that, well, I also need to make sure I sleep. It's dark. I don't want this village to get completely wiped out. But I also need to terraform it and make it look nice, because at the moment, it's just an eyesore. It looks terrible. Mate, get out of my bed. This is not for you. Not going to end well for him. Yeah, I really don't think the terrain looks very good at the moment. Even if the beacon's there, which is going to look nice, it's not going to take away from the fact that it looks very, very ugly. So we are going to start filling this in like so, and we'll see how far we get. It'll give me a good indication, but I always find that it's when you're short of blocks when building a beacon, it always looks like you haven't got very far. Look at that. I've barely done the bottom because that's 81 blocks. So I don't even think I'm going to get 2 layers done, but because the layers get smaller and smaller and smaller, before you know it, you've soon got more and more done, haven't you? So let's go ahead and fill in that, and then we're at a pretty good level, aren't we? What we'll do now is we'll mine away at all of this, and I think this is probably a nice way to do it. I will also replace this stone down at the bottom with dirt or grass blocks to make it look a little bit nicer. To be honest, compared to what I've had to do in the past, this is a small project, isn't it, really, of mining, so that's good news. I've also just realised I run out of food. I knew there was something else I needed to get out of my ender chest. I just couldn't quite remember what it was. Plenty of pork chops, thanks to the hoglin farm I built, which again is another of those farms which I feel like could have been faster, but it's still pretty good. I actually might turn... No, well, I'm not going to turn the hoglin farm into anything, but I might add a trident killer if I can to the hoglin farm. The only worry then is that if I'm not using lava to kill them and a trident instead, will I actually get cooked pork chops? Because that's kind of important. And the kill chamber for it, I think, is 3x3, whereas I need it to be 2x2 for a trident killer, at least in the traditional sense. I mean, I know you can do some in bigger ones, but the design will need to be changed a bit. Well, yeah, I don't know how I'd do it. It could be interesting, could be something to think about, but for now, let's just go ahead and fill all this in. And we've got plenty of food anyway. It's not like I'm in short supply. 7 stacks, that probably lasts me quite a few hundred days, doesn't it? So I don't know why I'm worrying about it. Let's get rid of all this stone. This is it's like a good excuse to get more stone, which I'm always up for, because you can never have too much of it. If I'm building farms, it's always going to come in handy, isn't it? So let's go ahead and get down all of this dirt. I'm not going to replace the stone underneath. I don't think that's necessary. I also think at some point I'll decorate these beacons a bit more. Maybe add some slabs around them or something like that. At the moment, they're just plonked down in a square. Not a lot of space either for them. So, yeah, I might make them look nicer down the line. Or I might not. I might just be like, you know what? They're just going to be sat on the ground, and that's how I do my beacons. Because to be honest, at the same time, the beacons also look very, very cool on their own. It's just like a cool achievement, isn't it, to get full beacons. So let's go ahead and fill in that final bit. And yeah, I think that's going to be good. We've got a bit of grass spreading to wait for, but that's not a massive issue. I'm just going to make this look a little nicer as well. I feel like, I don't know why it looks like such an eyesore, but yeah, something's happened in the past, obviously, and it just needs to be made to look a little bit nicer. I'm also just going to do something like that. There we go. I'm happy with the terrain around my house now. Are you happy with it, sir? No, I'll take that as a no then. Well, yeah, have a seed. No, you don't even want my seeds. Okay. Nobody wants SP737 seed. Alrighty, let's go ahead and chuck that into there. Chuck the stone into here and chuck that away. Fantastic. So, yeah, things are looking good. This beacon's well on the way. I'll need to take out another wither if I want to complete that beacon. I don't have to worry about totems anymore, but I do want to take a shulker box. So we're going to need a bit more wood to make a chest. Yeah, I do want to take a shulker box to get more, well, just to have the totems here rather than over there. I think it's just a better thing. So let's craft that. I'm going to need yellow dye, which I don't think I have any of, but I literally just need a dandelion, which is usually a common thing in Minecraft. Apparently I've taken out a lot of things over here. There's not a lot of vegetation left, is there? But let's go ahead and turn that into yellow dye, craft that. Then we're going to fly all the way back up to the raid farm, which I've noticed every now and again still does let them escape. A little bit annoying, but it was a very, very quick and easy one to build, so I can't really complain, can I? Like that it's, oh, a few are escaping. Yeah, not a massive issue. Let's There'd be better if there was some way for me to chuck all that away as well, wouldn't it? But anyway, let's put this here. Grab a load of... Oh, we're going to have exactly a shulker box worth of totems here as well. That's kind of cool. Do I grab... I might grab all of those as well. I think they're just useful items to have. And there's no point in leaving them in here, is there? So let's fill this up first. Then what I'm going to do... Grab the blue shulker box. Chuck that on top. And let's get the glowstone dust. I think maybe all 3 of them. Okay, not the gunpowder, but the glowstone dust and the bottles will fit in. Don't really have a place for spider eyes, but I think taking them is probably a good idea. Let's chuck that down there. Do we have space for gunpowder in here by any chance? No, nope, we do not. We don't have space for anything anywhere, apparently. So we'll grab all of that and make sure to grab the totems. And for now, since I have an abundance of gunpowder, you know, I've got a stack of gunpowder in that blue shulker box. I have an entire shulker box of gunpowder also available. Let's go and grab all this, by the way. So what I'm going to do is does this work then, or does the trident get stuck? The trident seems to be getting stuck, which is a weird thing. But I mean, it's easy to fix. I just have to throw it, I think something like, well, if that guy's going to be in the way, then that is going to be a problem. Let's just keep hitting him then until he gets out of my way. There we go. And it's working again. Fantastic. I think probably what I need to do, if I'm not in the area, I need to just turn it off. But I was just thinking I could put the gunpowder in there. We've got loads of it anyway, so let's do that. I'm going to put the glass back, and that should solve that problem. Turn off your trident killers. That's the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't, you will have to fix them, generally speaking. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do with all these spider eyes. I should probably have a shulker box for potions, and then a shulker box for the brewing ingredients. That would maybe be smarter, but for now, we'll chuck them there. I think we can put all the totems in here as well. And I think that leaves things to be in a pretty good situation. And I'm now at a point where it really worries me that every single night I need to make sure that I sleep before it goes dark if I'm at the village to stop mobs from spawning. And if I don't do that, disaster will strike and the entire village could be wiped out. That in my opinion is a little bit of a problem. So I think I need to spawn proof this village. And the way to do that is going to be using torches. Now, mobs can only spawn at a light level of 0, which means the torches can be fairly well spread out. But I don't know, it's a pretty big task to light up the entire place, isn't it? It's going to take a lot of torches, unless you've got, well, on Java Edition you get mods that can tell you whether you've successfully lit everywhere up. Don't have that on Bedrock. I'm just going to have to kind of hope for the best that I properly light it up and probably need to use more torches than I need to. Is the simplest way. I mean, it would probably be better if the beds were a little bit more safe rather than just being out in the open. You know, that could be a factor as well. So we'll go ahead and just keep putting torches down. I mean, I've got random holes here. Like, what? Who built this hole? And well, I know who built this hole. It was me. Why I built this hole, though, that's an entirely different question. So, yeah, I'm just going to get a bunch of torches down. I'm going to try and protect this village as well as I possibly can. This is probably not the best way to do it, but it's now gone dark, so I can actually see where is dark and where isn't. That also means I feel like mobs are going to start spawning pretty quickly, which makes it dangerous. So as long as everyone's gone to bed, and I'll keep placing these down. Okay, so we've definitely got mobs able to spawn over there. Yeah, it seems to be the edges that are the problem. If I probably need to fly away. Yeah, I've run out of torches. Let's fly away before disaster strikes in that place. Okay, hopefully no casualties. There's a lot more torches down, but we're not even scratching the surface of what's going to be required to be safe. So I'm going to grab 32 planks. That was convenient. 32 planks were there. And then we're going to turn those into sticks. We're going to need a lot of coal, a stack to be exact. Do we have that handy? I think if we go into the ender chest and into this shulker box, we probably will. Is it in this bundle? Okay, 49. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just put those together and then we will make all the torches we need. Fantastic. That can go back into there. And now I can really pick up the torch usage pace, if you like, because I don't have to worry too much about it. Got to remember, it's light level 0 that mobs can spawn on. If it's any light level, they won't spawn. So it's a pretty big margin of error. Like, I'm overdoing it with torches, which is not a bad thing, I don't think. I think it's better to place more torches than you need. But I'm definitely putting more down than is necessary. Like, even these torches up here probably spawn proof this entire area more than you think. But with with me, it's safety first, and we're going a little bit extra. I do also think it would be very, very smart if I built some sort of fencing around them or something like that, just to keep the mobs away. I wonder if you can make a mob switch in Bedrock as well. That's another interesting question. I don't know how the mob spawning mechanics fully work, so couldn't tell you if you can or can't. Look at me, I've got so many torches now, I'm just adding them absolutely everywhere, aren't I? You name it, the torches are getting placed. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. They're getting placed down. Because the thing is, if even one mob is able to spawn, that then means that disaster could strike. So it's not, you know, it's not a case of, oh, well, just get most of the spawn. I tell you what, this in here needs fixing. You guys get out of here. What do you think's going on here? This is not a party. You're not invited. Keep yourselves, well, stay away from here, basically. I think, like, just from this little amount of torches, we've probably spawn-proofed the entire area. I guess the crops need light levels as well to grow, so there's no harm in putting a few extra down. I mean, there's a little bit of darkness in the corner there, but that's not enough for a mob to spawn, and now it's not even enough for anything to spawn. There's no chance. So we'll continue around here. Again, I'm looking at this, and I'm seeing that, so that's pretty safe. Okay, who built this? Well, who else but SP737? Let's get rid of that. Bit of an eyesore, isn't it? We'll just fill in around it. Oh, you live up here, do you, sir? Why? Do you want to be free? My goodness, I've just rescued him from prison, it felt like there. He was trapped there for all eternity. I got him out, though. That's what SP737 does. He gets people out of trouble. Oh, no, he's still trapped. Well, not anymore. Yes, my methods are unconventional. What are you going to do? Oh, another one. Where are you going? This guy is also... Oh, no, he's not stupid. Wait, is he actually going to make it? No way. I don't know. The jury's out on that one as to whether he'll actually make it. Let's continue lighting all of this up. There's probably prettier ways to do this. I could have maybe used lanterns or something. Now I look over the area, I'm like, oh, there's just torches everywhere. Yeah, maybe it could look nicer, but you know what? We're putting making things look good out of the window, ladies and gentlemen, all right? The important thing here is that these villagers' lives are saved, all right? They don't need it to look nice, do you, mate? No, you don't. You just need it to make you survive. That's all they're bothered about. They want to be able to raise a family here and work and not be unemployed like that guy up there and just feel safe in the world. That's all they want. So, and that's all I'm bringing to them. I'm bringing safety and security. And I should also terraform this top layer because it looks a little out of place. So let's go ahead, just tidy that up a little bit. Even the sheep needs a bit of safety and security. To be honest, the sheep are safe no matter what, aren't they? I'll put some torches just in the corners. I think I end up... Did I fix in here then? Yeah, I don't think anything can spawn in here. I'll just add a couple more whilst I've got him. I mean, how many have I got? I've still got a stack and a half, so might as well go to town. I've got nothing else to use them all on ever. I feel like down here doesn't really need to be spawn-proof because if something spawns, they're not getting out of here, are they? Let's be real about this. They are trapped for all eternity in this hole. Well, not for all eternity, but maybe just for the night anyway. Until the sun comes back up, they are trapped down there. Until I leave the area. Let's just add a couple more torches around. I think we're pretty good. There will no doubt be spots that I've missed, but when I'm looking at this, I'm feeling pretty happy with it. It's now just a case of, okay, what if something spawns outside of where I've done this? So this is where fencing comes into play. We're going to grab a load of sticks to start off with. Let's just turn all of them. Did I just make a load of swords and ladders? Guys, I haven't quite worked out bedrock crafting quite clear. Do we need wooden swords? No. I argue we don't need ladders either, but on principle, I'm going to keep them. I'm going to have another go at this. Sticks, but concentrate on the fact that sticks will move SB. Forget trying to commentate. Just concentrate on making a YouTube video, all right? So we're going to put all those there. We are going to need a lot of fences, which is why I'm doing this. I'm there. Oh, did I just make some? Anyway, let's. I only made one pickaxe. It's all right. It could have been worse. Okay, could have been much worse. Let's go and chuck that pickaxe away. Grab the fence, and I think we start it all the way out here, probably along this edge. Yeah, let's do that. This is either where I've completely ruined this village or I've made it 10 times better. Either way, all I do know is I will be saving their lives, and you can't put a price on saving lives. Where did he come from? No way. What? Bro, I've just spent ages placing torches everywhere, and you come out of nowhere to blow me up. My goodness, they're fighting back. Where did he come from? How? What? It's not like there's a cave up. We better scale this mountain a bit more. Oh, okay, there is a cave up here. Well, you know what I think? Well, that's a threat. What do you want? You want to live in the cave for all eternity? Alrighty, that's your choice, chicken. You can stay in there. I don't know. That was the wrong place at the wrong time for him. That's for sure. Let's let's do that. Place a torch on the hill. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing that I was worried about happening. Mobs coming out of nowhere, causing massive trouble. Now, I think I can actually move this along a little bit. I don't know whether to include the top layer. Like, I can include up here, but I don't know if I should include above. Oh, look at that. There's mobs down there and all. I need to spawn-proof that. Yeah. Like, I don't think I need to include all of this, but I will spawn-proof it just in case. Because I know what mobs are like. They might come from above. They might drop down on them. I'm not sure. It's not easy to completely spawn-proof when you're built in such a stupid area, SP. Anyway, well, it's not a stupid area. It's a picturesque area, but not very practical of an area, should we put it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something like this. And I still want to try and make it look as nice as possible. What are we dealing with in here? Did I make this? Why do I feel like I made this? Oh, well, let's put a torch in. Why not? I'll get him. You won't be back again tomorrow, that's for sure, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just make it look a little bit nicer on the edge. It wouldn't surprise me if I did this. It's the kind of thing I'd do to ruin the villager's day. So, that's completely cut off. Let's have a little bit of a gander. Are we in trouble, guys? What's the situation? I mean, at first glance, it looks like the spawn proofing is successful. I feel like I've just got to walk around a little bit. I mean, I don't want to just walk around until the villagers get wiped out. See, this worries me. Like this over here being very, very dark. So, I'm going to just do something to that. See what I mean? Now look at them. They're all in. It's this hill. The Hill of Doom. I was going to put a fence around it, but I've let it get to night. You know what? Just fly away, SP. They're gonna kill them all, and you're not gonna be happy. So we do need to fence around that, but I think as a whole, we've done a pretty good job of lighting up the village itself. Just not the Hill of Doom, okay? But that's about to happen. Even with me going to be fencing this over, I'm still going to add a few, just because I might as well. I've got a lot of torches, and there's a pathway up here, so sometimes somebody might want to walk up, I don't know. But it's quite difficult to do a hill, isn't it? Because it's very, very up and down, as a hill would be, I suppose. As the nature would suggest. So let's go and place a few more torches around. Yeah, it's definitely coming together. They kind of blend in a lot better with the flowers to the torches on here as well. It's quite a pretty and picturesque hill now that I'm kind of looking at it properly. And then instead of wondering how I'm going to tackle that mountain, let's focus on bringing this in this direction. Placing torches on top of the fence is probably a nice touch as well, which I'm going to try and take advantage of a little bit more. I may end up adding gates to the fencing, or I might add carpets or something just so I can jump over them. I think I'd like to... I think I can omit the XP... do I omit the XP farm, or do I go around it? Tell you what, let's go around the XP farm. I reckon that's probably the best option. It's going to take a little bit extra fencing, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Also, when I do coming down from like another level, you have to put another one there, otherwise they're just going to walk around. These mobs, they're not stupid. You've got to keep them out, otherwise they will find a way in, that's for sure. So something like that is completely safe. From there, I'm just going to corner around, making sure there's a gap in the terrain. Nothing can get across there then. Let's keep going like this. That's it, mate. You get on the inside. You don't want to be on the outside of this fence. To be honest, you know what? This might be a little bit evil, but this guy is unemployed. He's going to be unemployed for the rest of his life. What use do you have to this society, sir? Get in there. Get out of there. Now, you, on the other hand. Well, a very intelligent librarian. Yes, you stay on the right side. And then I think the farmer may be kicked out. That's not intentional, mate, but it's just unforeseen occurrences. Yeah, it's just collateral. Don't all try. You're unemployed as well, I suppose. What do you want to do? Make your choice. Choose wisely. Come on, let's keep you on the right side. We can help you get a job at the very least. Stop these guys come back in before it's too late. It's running out, mate. You're running out of time. Come on, farmer. Okay, do you want me to move that for you? There you go. No, oh, well, now he doesn't know what he wants. So that brings us up to here, which means that anything inside is safe. But then we have to think, well, what if they come from above? Because up here is not really... Oh, we've just got a random crop patch, I see. So I'm going to try and light up all of here as well. What a project. This is so my village doesn't get wiped out. I mean, it's not like I can't rebuild if they do get wiped out. It just wouldn't be ideal. I'd just rather avoid it if possible. But the fact is now, anyone on the mountain could just drop down on them. So that's what's worrying me ever so slightly. Including a goat. You stay out of here, bro. I don't know if they can spawn, like, what the situation with spawning on snow is. I mean, I know they can spawn on snow, but I don't know whether... I don't know. Maybe I'm too far up now. Maybe I don't have to worry about it. Can they spawn on grass path? I think they can, can't they? I've run out of torches now. What is... Okay, I was about to say, what is that? It's just the beds rendering in. I think this is a pretty safe situation, isn't it? I mean, I'd feel pretty happy about it. I haven't quite finished over at this other side working out how I'm going to do it. Again, it could be a similar situation. Let's get rid of this as well. It's a bit of an eyesore. Could be a similar situation where we just kind of bring it up to here. And they can't get out. Nothing can get in unless it drops from on top. Maybe that's the way to do it. We just go... like that. Safe as houses now. Unless they spawn up here. I've got no torches left at all, ever. That's an issue. I mean, I have gone a little bit crazy on them. But this worries me. Well, I reckon the problem is, if one villager gets infected, it's just going to spread like wildfire. So at the moment, it's fairly safe. But it could go wrong pretty quickly. Well. How about it? It's nearly... well, it's not nearly nighttime. But I reckon we see how it goes tonight. We see where the vulnerabilities are. And we address them if we need to. In the meantime, I can also just nip into this cave because there's something useful. Yes, there's a load of coal in here. So if I grab a bunch of this coal, then at least I can put it to some sort of use, you would say. I can make more torches if needed. I've probably just gone and got a stack of coal really quickly. So I reckon maybe just going crazy on the mountain is the idea. And just placing millions of torches down. That should, in theory, solve all my problems. I'm just grabbing a few extra bits. Might as well grab the XP as well. Iron. Can never have too much of it. I also put some coal in here because there's no other usage of that. I don't really know. Do I just go... let's go 2 stacks. We'll use a stack for placing. And then if we need to craft more, we've got an option. Yeah, up here is definitely the worry. That this side of the mountain could have all sorts of things spawn on it. But also the distance that mobs can spawn from the player seems to be pretty low on Bedrock. So as long as I'm not up here, the mobs probably can't spawn. But if at some point I am up here, well, I'm probably in trouble as well, actually. So probably just as well that we at least make a bit of an effort in placing stuff down. This is like where the Grinch lives, isn't it, up here? No one member of the village does. He hates everyone down there who, I don't know, he used to live up here, but those days have long gone now. Are the roofs dangerous as well? Oh, the roofs are spawning spots. Don't get caught out by the villagers' roofs. The idiots have made them so that stuff can spawn on top of them. It's like they want to be taken out. The darkness is coming. This poor guy. What did I tell you, mate? Unemployment. Sucks, doesn't it? I'd say, go on then. Come back to the fold. I'm not... Looks like you idiot. Do you have any life skills? No wonder you can't get a job. I don't know. Walk through the fence. There you go. You're now safe. If a mob comes to attack you, run away. All right? Pretty simple. Another one. I don't know. So, these guys are trapped outside. They're panicking. Come on, mate. Through you come. Oh, you idiots. Okay, if you die, this is on you. Don't. Okay, well, they're not actually going for you. You want to come through? That's it. Okay, that's one. Survival of the fittest here, ladies and gentlemen. What about you? You want to come through? Come on. I'm literally opening the doors to all the evil mobs coming through, and you guys can't use it. So you've just been shot now, haven't you? That's what happens if you don't listen. It'll happen to you too. Yeah, that's it. Through you come. Sorry, mate. You're not coming in. So, yeah, mobs spawned over there. Not seen any spawn up on the hill. I can see a few dark spots, though, at first glance. But even if, like, yeah, some spawn up here, they're never going to get in, which is good. I reckon this is a fairly well-protected village now I'm looking at it. Like, where's the darkness? I'm going to try and address any dark spots. So, that's kind of dark. What about just in here, maybe? Yeah, it's a little dodgy, isn't it? I mean, is this a big cave? Okay, what we do with caves like this, we cage it off. Nobody in, nobody out. That's what I always say. There we go. That looks kind of nice. I think, like, anything that spawns over here is quite far. It's probably not going to get across. Is this another cavey kind of bit? Yeah, I don't know if I like... I'm going to put a few torches up here, just as a precaution. Can't be too careful. Part of me is annoyed that I'm melting all the snow by doing this, but let's be honest, the villagers' safety comes over any amount of snow that might get removed from that. Yeah, as far as dark patches go, I mean, this is kind of dark, but this is getting really far from the village, so I have less worry about up here anyway. Like, yeah, okay, I can see mobs spawning around me, mainly strays. Can other mobs spawn in this biome? If it's only strays, then that's not a problem. I mean, if anything, that's a good thing. I'm happy for them to spawn up here, because they're not going to come and take out half the village. I should probably... Okay, this is all powdered snow, so not really much worry there. I have got to probably just go and check on the village whilst I'm up here. But yeah, I think that's fine. This is kind of getting overkill at this point, isn't it, really? Let's have a look. How's the village? How are you? Just look at them all. Sleeping peacefully. Yes, whilst their protector checks everything for them. So I think I'm pretty confident to say that this village is successfully spawn-proofed. The only missing thing now is probably iron golems. That's got to be the thing that I now go ahead and sort out, isn't it? I think I may have pumpkin seeds over here. I should just get new pumpkins. But if we need iron and all, that's probably another thing. Why these guys won't spawn their own iron golem, I don't know. Apparently, iron farms are rubbish on Bedrock from what I'm experiencing. But having a good run around, nothing seems to be spawning in. If something does spawn, it's trapped out there anyway, but it's not even happening, is it? Fantastic. I literally built the world's safest village in Minecraft. Great news. So to sort out the iron golem situation, I need to get some pumpkins. Now, the last time I said this in the last video, the amount of people commenting were like, SB, you flew over some pumpkins when you said you needed pumpkins. I'm probably going to do it again, guys, because I'm flying over the same area and I don't see the pumpkins, and you guys are going to be like, look, SB, they're right there. Well, I don't know where they are. Okay, so I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just the way the cookie's going to crumble, I'm afraid. We're going to try... I know what the comments are going to be. Okay, I am really looking as hard as I can to not miss any pumpkins, because you guys clearly have better eyesight. I'm literally moving my head. I've literally moved close to the screen. And you know what? I don't see any pumpkins anyway, guys. So I think you were making it up when you said I've missed pumpkins. I'm joking. You won't make that up, and I'm going to get like a tweet or something telling me that I missed them. Anyway, I don't see any pumpkins, guys. So I'm going to go a little bit further afield to try and find some. Probably not in that direction. There's probably none down here either, because I've already covered that area. Towards the village, maybe? I could actually go back and watch the video, find the timestamp, and find the pumpkins myself, but I don't think they're that rare to really worry about. I could even make a pumpkin farm. That would be the smartest situation I could do, but I feel like I don't need pumpkins enough to make a pumpkin farm. That's the easiest way. Okay, there's no way I've missed pumpkins, guys. I have scoured the area, and I'm now going to go a little bit further away from my home to hopefully find some. They're also definitely not that rare with Elytra. Like, if you don't have Elytra, yeah, they're tricky to find. You can't see them very well, all of that. But give yourself a pair of Elytra. You could just go up, have a little bit of a scan, not see any, you know, and go to the next bit. Well, there you go. Found. Oh, wait, sorry. Still looking for pumpkins. Yeah, not seeing any pumpkins. Anybody seen any? Yeah, really struggling to find. Okay, yeah, we're not going down that route. Let me just trigger the entire audience. Yeah, that'll get them back. This is more than enough pumpkins, ladies and gentlemen. And the biggest issue now is the iron. I don't know why my iron farm has gone rubbish all of a sudden. It's got me so much iron in the past. Got me, you know, enough to maybe not quite make an iron beacon, but at least get well on the way to it. And now it just gets me no iron at all. And it's very, very annoying. So I could try it again, maybe. Or I could just go mining for the iron. And I feel like the second option might be better to go mining, especially... Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's do this. What we're going to do is we're going to nip into here. We're going to grab a few night visions. That's got to be the way, hasn't it? Grab a few night visions. I'm going to grab my clock because we're going into the deep unknown down here, aren't we? And we're going into the darkness. We're going to mine up the ender chest. Let's drink this, because as soon as you can see underground, finding iron becomes a cinch. I'm hoping this is actually a cave worth visiting. I don't really have any blocks either. Oh, okay, well, that was a mess up. Yeah, I don't really have any blocks to build with, but sometimes you need that. Is this actually a cave? As soon as you get night vision, you realise, it's kind of rubbish. Okay, do I see iron, or is that copper? Let's have a little... Can we just go upwards? Thank you. It is... It's just all copper, isn't it? I reckon we'll get quite a bit underwater, though, won't we? You never know. Let's have a little swim around, a little bit of a gander. It's kind of harder to see, but yeah. There we go. First bits of iron right here. Now, each golem requires 36 iron. So, if I want, let's say 10 golems, how many pumpkins? I'm not going to get a golem for every single pumpkin. We don't need to go too crazy. But let's say I want 10 golems. That's 360 iron, which is about 6 stacks, which is what I got earlier, actually. Okay, well, we're never going to get there if I don't even pick up the iron that I'm mining, are we? What a stupid idiot I am sometimes. Yeah, just don't even grab the iron. So I think similar to earlier, really. My goal is to get 6 stacks. That's going to let me make plenty of golems. And it's just the icing on the cake for the village. I might also, now having said that, have to spawn proof a little bit further outside the village, like past the fences, because I don't want anything with arrows or some sort of projectile to be able to hit the golem and him not be able to hit him back, because he'll just end up dying. To put it simply, he will not survive, the poor guy. So that's something to bear in mind. We've got another cave here. Is it a real cave or is it another terrible one? It looks like it's another terrible one, but not to worry. There's loads of great ones around if you just open your eyes and look. So I'm going to are they the pumpkins that I missed? Well, not anymore, ladies and gentlemen, because I have found them. I wonder if I actually ever get those pumpkins that I missed. Yeah, let's be honest. Did I actually miss them? I don't know. Anyway, where are the caves? I haven't seen it. I'm using my night vision for nothing. Okay, this is more like it. Yeah, yes. Okay, when I asked for a cave, I literally said, where are the caves, and found the greatest cave known to man. This is absolutely perfect. So let's keep our eyes peeled. And interestingly, I've found no iron yet. Really, really good. No, okay, we've got a load down here. Perfect. So let's grab all of this. Thing is, I may have visited these caves, but when I wasn't going for iron. I was probably looking for diamonds. So it's quite a good thing that that's the case. It's a different thing. Am I just going to get blown up by a creeper in this hole, by the way? Okay, I might. I'm going to get attacked by everything else. If a creeper comes in this hole, I feel like I die, to be quite honest with you. So let's just... Well, I've got a totem, so I don't die, but it certainly leaves me a bit worse for wear. So I've got to be careful. Yeah, caves like this, finding iron, it's... Get out of here. It's quicker than... I knew there was a creeper nearby. It's probably quicker than any iron farm you can make anyway. It just takes a little bit of manual effort, which is sometimes an issue. Having to put in effort. Do we grab the emeralds as well? I feel like that's a situation where emerald ore, the most pointless thing ever. Who goes mining for emeralds now? You'd have to be crazy to mine for emeralds, because you're literally like, why would you not trade for them? But why does emerald ore exist? Or why is it so rare? Because yeah, I don't know why it's so rare. Now I'm thinking about it. They must have a plan for emerald ore, because there's no point doing it. If you want emeralds, go and give some sticks to a villager. You don't go mining for emeralds. That's a sad thing to think about. It's just a pointless ore. At least every other ore, it's like, yeah, well, I probably need it. I mean, even copper, kind of pointless, but at least trying to make it a little bit more useful, aren't they? But iron ore, well, no, emerald ore, the most useless ore known to mankind. Although there's about a million other things I care a lot more about being improved or fixed in Minecraft. Emerald ore, stop, guys. Emerald ore is not one of them. So, you know what? They can leave it as it is until they've done the end update. Go on, Mojang. Update the end. That's what we all want. Do I grab some lapis? I could. I mean, I can trade for it, though, so why would I mine that? No point mining the lapis, is there? Might as well just trade for it as and when I need it, because I don't really ever use it now. See, again, villagers mean you don't really use the enchanting table. Excuse me, what's going on here, little fella? Yeah, it means you don't really use the enchantment table. So many features got updates that made other features obsolete. And it's like made things easier, but it's also just made a lot of things much less used or much, yeah, just obsolete. Can't think of another word. So, I mean, realistically, iron golems, especially on Java, the iron farm is way easier to build. Iron golems have meant that who goes farming for iron? Mining for iron? Nobody. We've also found Deep Dark, which makes me a little curious if there's a little ancient city around. I mean, I highly doubt it, but it was worth having a little look, wasn't it? I'm not going to go down there, and I'm more bothered about being up where the up where the iron is. I see some at the top there. It's just get out of here. How many of you guys are there? Yeah, I feel like that's annoying to grab. Let's also sleep whilst we've got a few seconds of respite. There's no mobs around me for a rare moment, so we will now go ahead and grab that back. What have we got at the moment? Okay, yeah, so 3 3/4 stacks. That's good, but it could be better. Could be a lot better. And I feel like I'm struggling to see iron all of a sudden now, which is a little bit annoying. And in these little caves, it's much more annoying to see them. It's almost not even worth coming down them. You'll find the odd 3, 4. Okay, you know what? Maybe that was worth it. I'll take it all back. It was worth it. You'll find the odd ones, but you don't find anywhere. Well, no, you know what? I'm just going to shut up. There's loads of iron in these little caves. I'm wrong. I'm happy to admit when I was wrong, guys, and that was without a doubt a situation where I'm wrong. So, oh, let's grab all of this and keep getting the iron. We must be close to 5 stacks now, actually, if I had to guess. Oh, 4.5. Yeah, not bad at all. I'll tell you what, these little thin offshoot caves, brilliant for finding iron. You will get so much iron. Whatever idiot said that you won't find many iron in these, I'd like to meet him, because I don't know, eh? Look at it. Load. Okay, Gravel, get out of the way. I'll also mine some copper. I really despise having copper in my inventory, though, because it feels so pointless, doesn't it? Anyway, let's come. I mean, yeah, a few items. A few items are useful, but that's about it. Let's grab this one and... Oh, okay. There's a... Just don't get crushed by gravel, SB, and you'll be alright. Okay, well, got crushed by gravel. Let's go ahead and... See, I have a Fortune 3 diamond shovel. Well, netherite shovel. Not good. Not good at all, because every time you mine gravel, you end up with flint, which is useful when you want flint. But if you want gravel, it's kind of annoying, because you can't get gravel. So, yeah, that's just a slightly annoying situation, isn't it? Also, the night vision's run out. I mean, I think the most useful thing in caving is night vision, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, I use it so that you guys can see it in the video, but I know I've said this before, so you guys can see it in the video, but it just makes it so much easier to see iron ore from far away, or diamonds, or stuff like that. I think I'm going to mine down and grab whatever's down here as well. I can land in this little... Okay, well, I can't land in this little slot. I thought I could land in that little slot, but my flying skills are... they're not what they used to be, are they? So we'll mine that. We've got a little slither right here. Oh, and we just got to 6 stacks. That suddenly seemed to happen really, really fast, and I don't know how. Okay, well, I don't even have enough rockets to fly on out of here, so we will perch up here, and then I think this is my last stack in this, yeah, this shulker box. I might just spend a bit of time getting more paper, then I can craft more rockets. It literally only takes bone meal, really, and the sugarcane farm, so that's probably going to happen. I think the base is somewhere over... The village. I just live at the village. I don't even have a base, really, do I? I have just a few chests on the ground. I don't know. I promise... 500 days. If it lasts to 500 days, I'll build a house. Or maybe that's the goal. Maybe the entire series I just don't have a house. That could be that could probably trigger a lot of people, but I'm not bothered. Yeah, I don't care. I'm happy to just live by a portal on the ground. Alrighty. So, the quickest way to smelt all this, as you all know, is for me to chuck it all into the boat chest. I do also have a bit of spare coal from earlier, so let's go and put that. Oh, we have a bit of spare iron as well. Amazing. We'll chuck that in there, chuck that in there. I'm going to place down all of these pumpkins, and then if I grab some shears, every single one of them can be carved. I might as well carve them all. I mean, what is the use of an uncarved pumpkin? I don't really see why do they add uncarved pumpkins? I remember when it happened. I don't know what use they have, though. Like, what's the point of doing that with shears? Not sure why it's just not the default state. I mean, I understand it makes logical, real life sense that it's not the default state. But why add an extra item and an extra step for no reason? I can't... There must have been a reason at the time, but I've no idea what it was. Let's see. Is it this chest? Yeah, we're going to chuck them in. So I'm going to go for 10 golems. I think any more is just going over the top. I also seem to have a few leads in my ender chest already, so we might as well expand on that. And it's pretty much just at this point a case of letting this smelt through. It's nicely divided them out. We've already got quite a bit in there, and yeah, remember it's 36 per one, so it's going to be slightly more than 6 stacks of iron. Thankfully we had that, so just gotta wait for all that to smelt. Still waiting for that iron to finish smelting. I think I didn't know you could insta mine fences on this, by the way, but yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of these. I just see no point for them being here now. I mean, once upon a time they kind of served their purpose, but now I think they just look a little bit out of place. I also spent a bit of time placing torches further away, so as you can see, this is pretty much all lit up quite far around the fencing as well. So I think the golems are going to be safe. I think the villagers are going to be safe. I think everything is now safe. I think my work here is done. The iron should all be smelted now. Okay, we just literally got to wait for one more to do, and then we'll be there. Well, we'll have another 8 from all of this. So just going to wait a second for that. Perfect. They are now filtering into here. 8 in total. We've got them all. Let's now go to this and see how many iron blocks we get. I reckon we get a few extras, actually. 48. I don't think I needed that much. I only needed 36, so got more than enough. That's pretty good, isn't it? Is it 36 that I need? No. If I want 50 golems, I need 40 iron blocks. Okay, sorry. My ability to count is apparently non-existent anymore in life, so not to worry. What am I going to do with this? I suppose I can put it in my wood chest, so don't really have an oak section, but let's do that. And are you guys ready for some hired help? Quite literally. I think the best way to do this is to go something like this, isn't it? All the way across, and then just do them all in a row. That'll be really, really cool. I think this torch is going to be in the way of that. Alright, there's going to be one gap. Then we just go boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you get the point, ladies and gentlemen. Spawn them all in. Alright, guys. The cavalry's here. You are now all set. They really don't care. At least look at what I've created for you. Come on. He's too busy working us, but look at him. Ferreting around, doing his work. Anyway, I feel like this is in such a safer place, which is great news. And whilst I'm working on things at the base, I do think getting an emerald beacon is a pretty good thing to aim for. So, I only need like 8 stacks of emeralds to make the blocks needed, which means I can head over to the villager outpost, the ominous bottle farm, and I'm going to first grab a load of the... I think probably the Bad Omen 5s are the best ones. They get you the most... They get the most totems. I think they get you the most mobs in general. So we'll get all 4 of them. I reckon these 4 are going to get me close. It's not going to get me all the way, but it's going to get me as close as possible, I suppose. Maybe even as close as I need to be. So let's head up here. I'm actually going to drink this a little bit ahead of time. There we go. Get it going. It's still annoying. I think I should probably... It'd be a smart idea. Maybe when this one's finished, I'm going to grab a few more leaves, make this platform bigger, and make it so I can't get knocked off, because I get knocked off... Okay, well, I don't want that. I get knocked off so many times. I should also maybe somehow make it so that the items get destroyed here. I'm not sure how I would do that. Cactus, perhaps, could be a way to do it. I just have to make it a bit of a hole. I mean, if that's a hole there, and then there's a cactus at the bottom, that's probably not a bad way to do it, is it? Yeah, that could be an idea. So then I throw them like that, and they should all just go down into that hole. Yeah, that could be actually a pretty smart way to do it. Also, could do with the... Okay, yeah, you're just going to spawn on the one block that I put there. Okay, didn't think that through. I think if it's a cactus, it wouldn't be an issue. Oh, SP737. Sometimes you're just an idiot. I'm sorry to have to say it, but sometimes you are an idiot. Let's have the rest spawned in there. Okay, that's good. Let's get that moving. I'm going to put the clock back. I don't know what I'm going to put on top of that. So I'll just put a crafting table on. For now, let's just put it, yeah, let's put that there. There we go. Let the machine do its thing. Yeah, I tell you what, you put a block down, you're just asking for trouble, aren't you? You'll also notice I'm holding my looting 3 sword. That's just a strategic move to get more emeralds from this. And I'm now not putting them into that hole, apparently. We're going to need roughly that amount of emeralds, so I might as well make it look good. The only annoying thing about this is it's not properly AFK. You know, I can't just leave it for an hour, come back and see what I've got. I've got to keep an eye on it. I've got to make sure I'm not dying. I've got to keep drinking the new bottle every time the entire raid finishes. So it's a little bit time consuming, but it is so much quicker for a raid to complete. Like, we just wait for that bar to go, and instead of having to mess about taking them out, they just get dealt with inside of there, finished off, and then the next wave can begin. Okay, the raid is finished. I think this is now the time for me to improve things. I'm going to leave the I'll put the totems down here. In fact, I'll worry about that in a second. Let's go out and try and get... In fact, before I fly away, what's rule number 1, ladies and gentlemen? Always turn off your trident killers when you're not there. For the best. Oh, are they the pumpkins you guys mean? Are they the pumpkins I always miss? They could be. Maybe these are the ones. I mean, I can't imagine it's any other ones. That could be it. I might have finally found them. After you guys have probably left a load of comment. Oh, there's more on here as well. These could be the ones I've missed. Well, if I've missed a few around here, I've probably missed loads and loads everywhere. I'm sorry, guys. I'm truly sorry. Okay, don't get mad at me, please. Anyway, so, oh, that's where they all are. That's good to know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to float on down, maybe not into that chest. We need to put the pumpkins in there. I've got carved and normal now. Well, that's a nice variation. Throw this away. We need cactus. I don't think we have any cactus, so we're going to head to the desert. Pretty easy to find them. We'll head to the desert, and then I think I'll make a cactus farm at the base. I'm going to make a farm. Yeah, do I need a cactus farm? Is there any point? What do I need? A green dye, and that's it. Maybe that's a waste of time. I'll make a manual cactus farm. How about that? I'll not waste my time making some fancy system to collect cactus, because I don't really know what I'd use it for anyway. Maybe down the line I'll make one. But yeah, for now I'll just make a cactus plantation outside of the village, because I know it will end up killing villagers if I make it inside. I know what villagers are like. They just walk into trouble all the time. You add anything remotely dangerous, they'll go into it and die. Yeah, that's just the way that they work. Made it all the way to the cactus, so we'll grab... That's going to destroy itself, isn't it? No, it's not. It's going to go over there. Let's grab that, I really don't need any more, do I? I only need one cactus to go above the raid farm, and maybe just a few to plant at home, I suppose. I'll mine up all these, and then we'll call it a day. I think I've got enough sand, but just in case, we'll get a little bit extra, so we've got somewhere to put stuff down. It's not like sand is exactly this rare commodity, but when in a desert, get your sand. That's what we always say. It's from Minecraft player to Minecraft player, generation to generation. When in a desert, get yourself some sand. So this is where I'm gonna, in fact, let's build it above the ground. This is where I'm gonna put the little plantation. I'm gonna just put 6 of them around, something like that. Nothing crazy, just a general cactus farm thing. I also probably have to mine away those because otherwise it'll break when it grows, so that's all fine. Got a couple of spare cactus. Let's put one in that chest with all the sand but one. And the only other needed thing is a load more leaves, which, yeah, 34. That's more than enough. This is just going to tighten things up a little bit. I do wonder sometimes if I made the walls double thickness on all sides, would that solve the problem? What have I got to lose? Why don't I try it? Why don't I just try adding the double thickness? Or adding glass on all sides, maybe? Just don't like the way that sometimes the mobs come out. Why don't I just... I'll add a load of glass. And then I can put leaves on top of that. Yeah, because we've got the leaves. All right. That's the new plan. Double up the thickness of the walls so that mobs don't randomly pop out and get me from time to time. The other worry is that sometimes the trident killer doesn't kill the mobs and you have to turn it off and on again, which is just a little bit annoying. I'll mess around with a few theories though. So to start off with, let's go ahead and place that there, and yeah, we'll bulk this up a little bit extra to avoid escapes. We're gonna need leaves on top of that as well. I don't think it really matters on the other sides, but I suppose we might as well just give it a go, because again, what have I got to lose? I think the back, I don't know how I'm gonna do it on the back. Do we... Okay, well, didn't do anything. That's the only worse than not doing... Well, than doing something is doing nothing, I suppose. We'll go for that. Yeah, that's got to be good. We can just land, drop. Perfect. Don't know if I actually brought enough glass for this project now that I'm thinking about it. I might have done. How are we looking? Oh, okay, I didn't realize I brought all that... What? Did I really bring all that glass? Okay, well, that's as interesting as me. I thought I brought like 3 stacks, not 30 stacks, but hey, I'm not complaining. That's certainly going to make life a bit easier. Yeah, these clouds starting to do my head in slowly but surely. They're probably not going to last much longer in in my settings. Now then, once we're down here, I suppose I can kind of add quite a bit more round. I think on all the other sides, it's pretty much, yeah, pretty much filled in. Let's just go and add a block underneath that. Now we need, I think, we need to put a block underneath that as well, don't we? Yeah. So one more, a glass will do. And then on top of that, we need sand. So this one is going to get turned into sand. This will be interesting to see what happens, really. This is going to become cactus. If it... Okay, I'm now going to just die, aren't I? Alright. If it should grow, it'll just instantly break and fall on itself, so that's not an issue. I think that's also... Yeah, just go ahead and expand this, because it's just very annoying getting knocked off all the time. So basically, I get knocked off and I have to fly, like go into flight mode, so... I think if I just have this around, just in case anything should go wrong, I've got a little bit of a protective border around me then. Fantastic. Then, when I go into a chest, I mean, if you throw a thing at a chest, it can get stuck on the side. So I've got to be a little bit careful on my positioning. But let's just say I'm clearing out this chest. I'm thinking, right, we're just going to throw all that down like so. You know, this is working perfectly, isn't it? This, okay, what, fire resistance? Didn't expect that. Anyway. Yeah, and it all gets destroyed. Fantastic. Okay, well, I've got a lot of junk on me as well, but that can go... I don't know where that's come from, to be honest. I think I just picked it up before, didn't I? So, that's all good. I can drink this. Let's just see what happens with the raid. Are we like to get any escaping or anything? Time will tell. Also, turn your trident killers back on. That's kind of an important side point. My goodness. They literally managed to spawn straight on the leaves. Is that... because they can use the cactus? Don't tell me they can... Right. Well, that's an issue. Look at this guy. See, I told you, this is why... How is he surviving? He's getting pushed around with the trident, and it's missing him. You have to, like, turn it off and back on again. Yeah, so that's a massive problem. Alright, back to the drawing board with that then. Get out of here. You're just going to cause me to die. I'll just leave that hole there. You know what? Well, just, yeah, have the hole there. That's a great idea. We have the hole. Throw it down the hole. No need to destroy it. Don't know why I didn't think of that before. Another raid complete. didn't seem to have any issues there. Got a load more totems, as you can see. 2.5 stacks of emeralds. So we're in a pretty good position. If I stand a little bit closer, I can chuck away all the stuff that I don't need. And do a few more raid cycles. Test it out. But I'm pretty happy with the position that it's now in. Perfect. Another raid is done. As you can see, I've got all the emeralds that I need. So I'm going to grab that. I've also, in the settings, just a little thing I've tried. I've turned off screen animations, so now it just opens straight away, which it just feels so much better. And I've turned off clouds, which again just feels way better. I think I can probably keep them totems here. I'll take the glowstone and the redstone though. Maybe I get another shulker box for the totems, or if I ever get to a point where I need more totems, that's just probably the place to go, isn't it? My changes seem to work, by the way. No mobs escaped this time, so I feel like those tweaks were just what was needed. And now we can fly on down, and I can't believe it already. We can build an emerald beacon. That was definitely not expected. So let's go into this shulker box. I'll also turn these the redstone into redstone dust. So that, well, into redstone blocks, should I say. So that can go in there. I don't know if I'm going to need that extra one as an emerald block. I don't think I will, but I've got it just in case. Let's also grab the blue shulker box to put the glowstone in. I'm going to put the glass back over here. Look at this. The golems are doing well. Patrolling. The village has never felt so safe. I feel extremely safe with this village, to be honest with you. It's very nice indeed. So let's go ahead, place these down, and then we've got an entire stack. Yeah, this is perfect. Nicely done. I feel like the diamond one might be the harder one to do, but it's also, like, diamonds aren't that hard to find. You just can't farm them, basically. Look at that. Fantastic. We have now got a full emerald beacon. Very cool indeed. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 31 spare. Yeah, I got a few extra. 31 spare can go in there. Do I put these? I reckon these could go in there. I also feel like that coal block, it's completely pointless in the bundle, isn't it? We'll just go with that for now. We'll pick all of this up. And wait, did we have one with a skeleton skull? We need to get more of them, don't we? That's got to be the next task on the list of things to do. I'm going to grab myself a chest plate. I'm also going to take all of the fire resist. Well, we'll just take a couple of them. I've got them in my ender chest if I need more. And it is going to be Operation Get the Beacon. I also can't tell. Why does the sky look so weird now? Is it because I've turned off clouds? It's now made the sky look weird. Hold on a second. I want to put this to the test. No, the sky is just really weird. The clouds aren't making a difference. It's like a weird blue color. I'll leave it to it. It kind of looks like it's nighttime and I've got night vision. But it's not. It's definitely daytime and I haven't got any night vision. So yeah, I don't know where that's come from or why it's doing that. But anyway, as soon as the sun sets, I will head to sleep. If I can just get into my own bed. Oh my goodness, I did not expect to be a golem walking right by my head. Anyway, we get to sleep. I don't know why the sky is so weird. It's oh, it looks better now. It looks normal again. All right, well, that's way better. Anyway, before we go as well, I think I should also grab bone meal. I'm guessing I have a load in here. Yeah, we've got loads because I've run out of fire rockets. I'm down to my last 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put loads of bone meal into this right here and run this machine for a little bit. This is where sugarcane will escape as well. But yeah, the fact you can bone meal sugarcane on this version is awesome. Sometimes it does pop out here. I'm not going to worry too much about that though. We're just going to get plenty more into this. And the plan, let's just pick up a load. The plan is to then turn it into paper and from there make firework rockets. I'm just making flight duration 1s for now. I think it's a little bit easier, isn't it? We can make a bit more paper. We can make more rockets. We're getting a lot. So let's go and get this filled back up. And I'm going to take all the gunpowder and just basically run. See what I mean? By the way, about sugarcane escaping. I'm just going to, yeah, let it run until I've got all the ones that I need. We're also getting kind of low on kelp. We're down to the last thing. So I reckon it should be a good idea. Let's just pick up this. It would be a good idea for, oh my goodness, it gets your sugarcane so fast, doesn't it? It would be a smart idea if I went and got a load more kelp as well. So let's go and, did I just make a load of maps? Well, that's a waste. Hey mate, you want a map? There you go. Yeah, useless, isn't it? What a waste of paper. Waste of bone meal, ultimately. That's the only problem with the fast crafting. If you get it slightly wrong, you just look like an idiot, don't you? So we'll take these 6 rockets. That'll be enough to get me there and back, won't it? So all the composters are in, which means, have we got any kelp in here? Okay, it means that it's just going to all turn it into bone meal, which I don't really want. Is it going to work first? Oh, it worked first time. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll break these for now, because we don't need bone meal. And then the hoppers are going to fill up. We can grab all of that, and it's going to be absolutely perfect. Assuming it's catching them all. Yeah, I mean, it is. They're slowly going up bit by bit, aren't they? I don't know where all the kelps flow into. I think I just feel like it's all flowing to these hoppers. Yeah, it seems to be. It's like the hoppers are now all filled up. Let's get this machine switched off. There we go. I'm not going to quite manage to carry all of them to start with, but I'll just grab as many as I can. I can do a couple of trips, can't I? We can do that, no problem. The issue is, I've got all that gunpowder. What on earth? How did you get here? What? How did the golem escape? Okay, there's clearly some way out of my unescapable fortress, and I don't know what it is. Is it here? Can they just walk out here? Yeah, you can't get in here, but you can walk out, can't you? That's not good. Okay, maybe that'll keep them in. I don't know. Spent all this time building an unescapable place just for the golems to escape straight away. I feel like the golems can walk over 2 blocks as well, so I should do that. I don't think they can escape anywhere up here. Can you get in from here? Oh, you can literally walk in. What a stupid design flaw that is, SP73. Anyway, let's get the kelp in first, and then I've got a bit more inventory space, and I can terraform the land a little bit better. But yeah, I really wasn't thinking straight there, was I? So, all the kelp. Yeah, it's annoying you can't... Wait, does that... I got like a loading bar there, but I don't know... Yeah, I don't know how you do it. It was a really weird, like, green bar that appeared for a second there. Anyway, let's continue collecting the sugarcane. The problem is, I'm not close enough for both of these farms to work, like the kelp farm and the sugarcane farm, which is a little annoying, but we'll continue collecting plenty of that. How are we doing for bone meal? We've not got much left, really, have we? All things considered. Yep, there goes the very last one. So we'll pick up all... Well, we'll turn it off as well, actually. Let's pick up that. Go like that. I think there is no... Yeah, there's definitely no more in there. There's a little bit still funneling in, though. Let's just wait patiently, I suppose, for all that to come in. I think the village is now officially escape-proof. From what I can tell, anyway. I could be wrong, but it looks like that is much more like it. I guess them golems will just have to live over there and roam the streets. It's not the end of the world, I suppose, is it? Where do I want to put these? I want to put the dirt into there. I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's nothing else to worry about. I'm just going to go and grab the extra remnants of sugarcane from... What? It's still coming through. I feel like I need to get to the hopper underneath and speed the process up. Oh, there's none left in there now, is it? Of course there isn't. When SP737 finally gets involved, they decide that they're done. Actually, rebuilding this is probably slightly annoying, isn't it? Because you have to do something... Oh, we'll go like something like that. Fill it all back in. All sugarcane dealt with. Fantastic. So we're going to craft all of this into paper. Okay, it's annoying when it moves. That's when you end up crafting things you don't want to craft. So we'll now make... In fact, if I just go like this, yeah, the only thing that can be crafted now is rockets. So we'll do that. We've got a little bit of spare gunpowder, but that's not an issue. We'll go and put all of this into the chest safely. I'll keep 30 of those. 9 gunpowder. That's it. Okay, that's actually very, very nice indeed. I think we're ready. I think we're as close to ready as we can be. All we've got to do is just make sure that we move the remaining... I tell you what, do I get XP for the golems taking them out because I made the golems? No way. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I can't imagine it. I think I maybe took those out. I'm going to just make sure I grab the rest of this kelp now and get that safely put into this system. The whole kelp thing probably wouldn't work well if I needed a lot of it fast, but because it's something that I'm just happy to just kind of quietly go on in the background, it works fine. I could definitely like hook it up to a proper kelp machine and make it like 14 smokers wide. It would be insanely quick, but the simple fact of the matter is, just having this ticking away in the background, it's steadily, look at that, getting dried kelp blocks, more than enough fuel in these furnaces. It's just a nice little thing. So I'm pretty happy with what we've done. Oh, there's a baby in my bed this time. Get out of here, you. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where it is. It's got all the fuel that it needs. Let's now focus on getting the third beacon from the Wither. I should just make a Wither skeleton farm at some point. I will eventually. But for now, I think it's just quicker to track down a fortress and take them out manually. I seem to be getting really good drop rates as well. Maybe I go for 5 heads, I'm just thinking. Because if I get 5 of them, then I've got enough for the diamond beacon as well. And then I don't really have any beacons to worry about for a while. So I reckon that's probably going to be the direction that I go down. It would be good if I could find the one I went to last time, but I highly doubt it. Actually, it wasn't even the best one that I could have got anyway, so I suppose it's not too much of a thing. But I don't think I'm going to track it down anyway. I don't even know if I've gone in the same direction, guys. I just know that there's a portal nearby. I could look up the coordinates if I wanted to. I seem to find bastions so much easier on Bedrock. I don't know why. Can never find fortresses, but bastions can't miss them, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like I've been to this bastion because the gold's been taken. It's always a dead giveaway, isn't it, when the stuff is no longer there? I still can't believe I've not found a fortress in all this time. 2 bastions, no fortress. Aha! Oh, and it's in a good biome. It's in a warped forest. This is perfect. We should get quite a lot of mobs spawning in and around here, in theory. Although in practice, I can't see a single one, so that slightly worries me. Okay, no, we've got a load down here. Okay, let's get the fire resistance trunk. Then I'll actually have to worry about nothing. We can get loads of blaze rods, which is good. Those guys, 1-taps, no problem. Maybe these are not going to be 1-taps. They're going to hit me. Oh, they're still too slow. Why? Wait, why are they all normal ones? Why are we not getting with this guy? What? Something's not right here. There's no statistical chance that they were all normal ones. Don't tell me that in this biome, it just generates normal ones, because that's going to be the most annoying thing that I will learn all day if that's the case. I mean, I guess I'm going to find out as I continue searching around the area, but that would, yeah, be very, very annoying if I need to go and find another one. I mean, we've got magma cubes. It's fine. Okay, no, we're back to normal. That's good. Alrighty, get out of here, you. Oh, again, smacked in the back now. That's not ideal. I hate these mobs with a passion. Even with the combat off, it's still a bit of a nap. We got one already. See what I mean? What are these drop rates, guys? Like, it's actually insane. Can you just get out of here, guys? I've already got one. I wanted 5 in total, so 4 to go, and it couldn't be easier, ladies and gentlemen, by the looks of it. It could not be easier. Like, what are you doing here? Why is the spawn rate of you so high? Very, very strange indeed. Okay, can we... What's the best way around here? Do we just... Well, we'll just walk in the lava because we have fire resistance. I guess that's the best way realistically, isn't it? Get out of here, you. I'd say I really like this fortress. I just feel like it feels small. I mean, I know obviously there's a big thing along here, but I don't think they can spawn under here. That's probably why there were so many of them. I think they need a taller spawning space from my experience. And there's not a lot of outside bits, is there really? Maybe if we go along here, we'll find more. Let's do a bit of exploration. It's all underground. The only hope is that up here there's a bit more. Well, you never know. The only hope is that up here there's a bit more. But it's all underground. Yeah, this is not a good fortress at all. Disappointing indeed, to say the least. Just keep getting these guys in the corridors, which is not ideal. So I just need to focus on this outside area, because that's where they're going to spawn. Okay, there's 4 of them here. Perfect. 1 crit. 2 crit. Okay, well, I'm getting hit in the back, which is annoying. Oh no, I'm not getting hit back. Oh, wait, did I get another head? I think I might have done. Oh, yeah, I'm not getting hit in the back. I am. It's these little fellas, is it? Moving me around. I don't know. Okay, I should probably eat, because my health is a little bit worse for wear. There we go. Did we get another one? Or is my mind playing tricks? My mind is playing tricks. We didn't. Let's just put this on there. We might as well, then we can see. Oh, I need to stop getting hit in the face by these guys, by the way. It's a little bit embarrassing. There we go. We've got rid of him. I don't think there's any easy way back up. We could just mine our way back. Oh, look at that bit of parkour. Hello. Oh, okay. There's something behind here. Where is he? Oh, you tried to do the old run around, did you? Well, it won't work, mate. It will not work. We've got him up there as well. Let's just not get him. Oh, did you shoot him? What an evil man that is. I don't know. These guys, they can go as well. Oh, we got a second one. I don't know which one dropped it, but we got a second one. They seem to be spawning a lot faster outside as well, which is very, very handy indeed. Let's continue dealing with them. I mean, if you get a lot of these spawning, it doesn't take you long to get the needed heads, does it, really? I suppose when there isn't any, I can just fly away and come back, because there's nothing there. We just do that. And the despawn range seems to be just so low on Bedrock that I reckon before you know it, we should get a few more, in theory anyway. Oh, we got more of these guys. Okay, well, that's technically what I asked for, I suppose, so I can't exactly complain. I do technically have all of the ones that I need for the first beacon, but yeah, we might as well just get them all. Whilst I'm here, saves me a trip in the future, doesn't it? I'm just going to head here for a little respite through this portal. I want to see... Okay, we can't get hit by these. I want to see where we end up. We've ended up in a very, very dark cave. It's not nighttime. I can at least spend this time getting rid of all this junk that I don't want. Tell you what, it's pretty good for coal, I suppose. You know, I think we keep the bones. That's annoying because I had to pick everything else up. I think the bones could be useful for bone meal. Just an extra thing that's handy, isn't it? You never know. Could be stuff like diamonds down here, which is what I will need for a future beacon. So it's not a terrible thing to say. Okay, well, it's just mobs. I reckon I could night vision it and have a good look and probably find stuff, but... Oh, well, my portal is... Looks like I built the portal in the right spot because that's where the diamonds are. Why go looking for diamonds when they will just come looking for you? That's my famous line now. Why go looking for diamonds when they'll just go looking for you? I'm going to go ahead and put that one precious diamond in there. Might as well put all of those in as well, I suppose. Got 59 diamond ore. Yeah, a long way to go for a full beacon, but it's nice to see anyway. Well, nothing like going and getting another diamond. I've just realised that the fire resistance has run out. Well, if that wasn't enough of a reminder, those guys smacking me in the face. Let's now continue trying to get these heads. Like I said, I've got 3, but I'm going to go for 3 more. Sometimes the best thing to do is just stand still and watch the mob spawn in. We just seem to be getting a lot of blazes. There's 4 there, 2 there, 2 there. I don't know why there's so many of them. I can see another few handy mobs, though, in the distance. So I can ignore the blaze. Hello, fellas. You're the guys I'm looking for. Yeah, another one? How good is my drop rate? Seriously, guys, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It really is completely ridiculous. I don't know if it's a bedrock thing. Are the drop rates higher on bedrock? I don't think they are. And I don't think I'm taking out a crazy amount of these guys. I just seem to be doing insane, basically. There's no other way to... Oh, okay. No other way to... Look at it. Let's get rid of you, by the way. You don't need to be here. Another... Well, we've got another one. Fantastic. Now there's just blaze everywhere. Do I fly away? Oh, okay. Well, put your elytron if you're going to do that. Yeah, if I fly away, I think... they just despawn, and then I fly back and wait for new stuff to spawn in. Let's have a little look, see if that actually works. I think it does, yeah. Most of them have gone. I mean, there's other mobs there now, like magma cubes. If I just stand... This guy's coming for me, isn't he? Okay, and I can see some of the guys that I want have spawned in. I only need 1 more as well, which is crazy. I need to improve on the critical hits without getting hit situation, don't I? I'm not doing very good at that. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you as well. Oh, there's a guy behind me, eh? Think you can sneak up, do you? Well, you can't. Let's get you. You can go in the lava. Just go over there, Blaze. Got to make sure I land the crit on him. See, it's pretty easy to do if you've not got something else hitting you, basically. I've just been from over here, and now some have spawned behind me. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. Fantastic. You could just go into the lava, mate. I've got no interest in trying to catch his loot, have I? And then are we... pretty much down to just Blaze and Enderman? It looks like it for the most part. I can actually just take these out, which is just going to allow... Okay, calm down. Which is just, yeah, going to allow more mobs to spawn. And spawn, oh, I missed him. Well, we missed each other. This is awkward, mate. You do know you can't get up here. Oh, he's giving up now. He's real. Well done. I tell you what, you're not as stupid as you look. Took him a second or 2 to work it out. But at least he did in the end. Fire resistance has now officially run out. I don't know whether to drink another one or just accept that, you know what, I can avoid getting set on fire if I'm smart. I'll probably end up regretting that, but I'm going to go for the second option of avoid getting set on fire if I'm smart. Let's see how that goes. So far, haven't been set on fire, so I'm kind of pleased with that. Oh, there's a lot of them around. Surely one of them... Oh, well, I mean, walking into lava, that doesn't really count, does it, I suppose? I'm going to block... Get out of here. Excuse me. I'm going to block this lava off because I'm going to it's probably not going to be the last time that I accidentally walk into it. Oh, being shot in the back. You know what? Fire resistance would it would have made life a little bit easier, I admit. 2 more of these guys here. See, if you time it... Okay, I was going to say if you time it well, you can get your crits off, but obviously I can't time it well. I need to get rid of this guy. He's probably taking up a bit of the mob spawning. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you know what? I'm just getting hit from all angles. Why don't I just use fire resistance like a normal person? I couldn't tell you why, guys. There we go. We've got it. Fantastic. So now I can head back. I always find it tricky to actually know where the coordinates are of my portal. Kind of head towards 0, 0, and then I end up having to look it up or something. Because, yeah, everywhere just looks the same in the Nether, and I can't quite remember the exact coordinates. All I do know is I've run out of rockets, so I've got a lot of junk in my inventory as well. But I can't seem to get past this massive wall, which seems to always be the case in the Nether, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do, and there isn't like a thing where, oh, I can just go above the Nether. Not the case on Bedrock, you can't. So we're going to instead have to tunnel through. Oh, hold on a second. We're not going to have to tunnel through. It opens up. Well, fantastic. Are we going to have to tunnel through now? Yeah, I think this time we are going to have to tunnel through. Not really got a choice. I better eat as well. The health is looking a little worse for wear, so let's continue digging all the way through here and then continue the journey back. Always handy when I find something like this around, because that means I know I'm nearby. Yeah, the more I build in the Nether, I suppose the easier it'll be to find my way back, won't it? So let's swoop on through. Although before I go through, I need the equipment to actually spawn the wither in. Probably a good idea just to grab it now. So do I battle both withers at once? Now that could be a bit of a risky idea. So that's why we're going to battle 2 withers at once. I found the bedrock wither to be too easy. And at this point, I have really good gear. So I think, yeah, we make it interesting. We battle them both at the same time. I'm also just going to add all of these. They were once bones. Now they are bone meal. They're going to get added in. Let's get those creating more sugarcane. I've got loads of blaze rods, which I suppose can probably, maybe not all of them, but I can put most of them in there. Along with a magma cream. That's good. I think I can take that glass out as a bit of extra space. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Do I just stick it into the... Tell you what, yeah, let's do that. Let's go and make these into 3 separate piles. And then just top up the brewing stand fuels. You never know when you might need them. So now they're full. That's all looking pretty solid. So we'll go ahead and put that back. I'll put the glass over in that shulker box over there. I don't know why the shulker box is over there, but it is. So let's go and chuck that in there. I think as far as having everything that I need, I'm pretty good. I will grab extra, so I'll grab the notch apples. I'll also, let's grab those 3. I'll grab the totems as well. Like, I've got a lot of totems, but I suppose you can't ever have too many, so let's do that. I'll maybe go and grab the normal golden apples. Just, you know, if things get hairy, I want to make sure I'm prepared. That's my main thinking behind it. I've got the mace as well. I mean, the mace wasn't very useful last time round, but I'm going to try and make it work a bit better this time. So we'll see how the mace goes. Yeah, I think we're in as good a position as we can be. I've got everything that I could possibly want. I'm going to have to go to sleep. It's probably enough sugarcane created here now, isn't it? Yeah, that's more than I have of gunpowder. So that's all good. Did I turn this machine off, by the way? I did. Look at me. I never forget to turn off a machine. So we're just going to find a good spot to fight the wither, really. I don't want it to be near any farms. I don't really want to do it in the jungle again. I found that not to be great, to put it simply. I think there was room for improvement there on just where it was just kind of annoying. So I'm going to go for a bit more of an open area. Do we do it in that village just to be annoying? No, we'll stay away from the village. Probably around here is good. Is this where I battled the last one? I'll know because there would be a massive hole in the ground. But I don't think it was round here. I reckon this is as good as it gets, really. Now, we are going to... I guess will they blow each other up? So I probably need to set them off at the same time. So let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then boom, boom. Okay, 2 withers. In sync. Fantastic. Yeah, they might blow each other up. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Do some damage on the other one. What do I do? Do we go up? Hold on a second. Is this good? No. Okay, this is not going to work. they saw me and they came after me. Alrighty, get the bows handy, SB. That is what we are going to need to begin with. Battling 2 withers at once. Maybe I'm starting to regret this because I've realised it's way harder when there's 2 of them to keep track of which is which and the regenning. I guess I've just got to focus one and avoid the other, maybe? Oh, I don't know. They move so fast when you're not ready for them. Yeah, I've got to focus one and avoid the other. I still don't know why I don't get the wither effect, but never going to complain. Okay, don't try and escape me, mate. Okay, I'm using a lot of poison arrows for no reason here as well, because you can't actually poison a wither. Are these guys... Okay, they don't seem to be working together very well. Well, you just stand still, mate. If I could mace him, it would be perfect. Why am I missing every shot? Stop, SB. Land your shots. Okay, yeah, when they move side to side like that, you've just got to accept it. This is honestly pretty slow and easy, to be honest with you guys. Okay, I can hit the blue things back at him. That's right. He's nearly at half health. The other one's not doing much damage. I still don't know. I'm in hardcore mode. Like, there's no doubt about that. And I'm in hard mode. And I don't get withered by withers. If anybody ever works out why, please tell me. Because I feel like that just makes everything so much easier. If I was withered right now, I'd be in trouble. Also, this guy must be so close. There we go. All right. He's doing his crazy thing where he spawns them. All right, mate. Well, here's what's good at. Okay, you want to go? Watch this. Okay, well, I missed. Don't mind me. Let's just do something like that. Hit him with the mace. Probably... Okay, now I'm getting withered, but that's by the wither scan. You guys get out of here. I could get a wither head from him. Okay, let's try and do my... Okay, to be honest, the whole... This is going to get messy if I try and use the mace too much. Let's eat a gapple. Let's get rid of that. It's because the other guy's now doing a bit of shooting. It's probably a little bit of an issue. Let's try and just hit him a bunch of times. I could do with him going underground or something, but that's not going to happen. He did do it the first time. He went underground, which was very, very weird. Let's just get rid of this one first. Come on. That's VSB. We're getting a lot of dirt from this. That's always a positive. Get out of here, you. Stab me in the back. Yeah, the other one's just kind of putting pot shots in. But 2 withers, no challenge. I'll have to battle about 10 on bedrock at once, I feel like, to make it a challenge. Look at him. It's, like, what is he doing? I thought the wither was meant to be hard. He's just standing there looking at me. Yeah, piece of cake. I mean, I'm on half health. I don't even care, to be honest with you. Because you're not doing any damage. This is very, very straightforward indeed, ladies and gentlemen. He's so weak now. Come on, SB. You can finish him off at this point. There we go. Okay, don't get hurt by the explosion. We've learnt that one before. Right, I've got to go in. Let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. Take your time. There we go. He just killed a sheep. I feel so bad. Okay, we've got the Nether star. Alrighty. Now it's just me versus 1 wither. Yeah, you should have done more when there was 2 of you, mate. Now, where's he gone? I feel like you are not going to survive. I've worked out how arrows work on bedrock, I think. Even though I've just missed about 7 shots in a row. We've got an infinity bow, so should we run out? In fact, we might have not even been using the poison arrows now. Power 5 bow against the wither. Piece of cake. They should make Minecraft harder. They should add harder bosses. I understand if I was on a phone doing this, this would be kind of hard on a touchscreen. But this is really... I'm not even trying. Even the Java wither is harder than this. I'm telling all you guys that say how amazing the bedrock wither is. I'm very disappointed by it. I don't know what. I mean, it's cool. It's got some cooler things to it. If I knew why I wasn't getting withered, I'd love to know why. Is it something that I've done wrong? Is it I mean, I know I'm on a hard difficulty. I'm in hardcore mode. You can literally see. So, I don't know. Oh, this is cool, by the way. He's gone underground. This is what I meant by sometimes they go underground. At least he's making things a little bit more exciting. Where is he? Can I mace him? Surely, if he shows himself, I'm going for the mace move. He looks to be being very strategic about his positioning. Like, I can kind of see the effects he's doing, but I don't think he's going to show him. He is going to show himself. Did I miss? That's poor SB. Hold on. Do I get another go? What do you reckon? We get another go? We might get another go here. Come on. I think, can you spam the mace on bedrock and it still do the effect? I have no idea. Okay, here he comes again. Yes. Okay, that'll do. I nearly died macing him, but we got a lot of health from him. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. There's work to be done. There's definitely work to be done. Let's just get to work here now, though. Oh, you know what? When he's doing this, it's not easy. If he's not coming down to you. It's also... Where's he gone? He's up here. Okay. Land on here. Switch to... This is where the wither does become... Look at this. Okay. You know what? I just said how terrible the wither is. SB737 is going to end up dying to him if he's not careful. This is where it becomes difficult. Where he's doing this underground. He's breaking crazy amounts of stuff. That's where I'm like, yeah, this is cool. You get out of here, mate. Okay. Don't worry. We have more totems for a reason. Where are you at? Come on, then. Want to come down and play? Or are you just going to stay up there? Oh, he's going to come down and play. Would have been, yeah, very embarrassing that I had to die. I'm disappointed that I'd popped a totem, to be honest, guys, because now that I'm here and I'm not trying to mess around with the mace. Oh, he's gone over there now. Yeah, I feel a lot more confident. It's the fact that there's other mobs down here, which probably makes it a little trickier. But, come on, he's so weak. There we go. Job done. Stay away from the explosion. See you later, mate. GG and all that good stuff. Blows up a load of other stuff. Great way to get XP, if nothing else. I need to make sure I pick up the Nether star. Alrighty, fantastic. We've got both of those. Wither defeated. Yeah, we popped a totem, but that's what totems are for, I suppose, aren't they? They're there to be used. What a mess of it. How have you survived, cows? I feel like you've just spawned in. There's no way you would have survived that battle, is it? No, there is no way. Oh well, it's a big GG, ladies and gentlemen. I can add even more bone meal into not into a piston. What are you trying to do, SB? Add that into there. I'll get all this extra dirt. If you want dirt, ladies and gentlemen, seriously, just go and take out a wither. It'll get you loads of dirt, and it might even get you a load of cobblestone as well if you're lucky. Let's have a look. Put the cobblestone in there. Got a load of granite as well, which I feel like is handy to have. I don't know what I'm going to do with this coal, to be honest with you. I don't even think I've got space for it. No, we can put most of it in there. The rest of it just live in the ender chest. I could make it into coal blocks. So we just go back to doing that now. Yeah, we'll go back to that. I think everything else is pretty good. So let's grab 10 glass in total. We're going to just craft both of the beacons. We're also going to need 6 obsidian from this chest. We've got quite a bit in there, haven't we? So we'll pick up that, chuck it back in the ender chest, craft 2 beacons, sleep in between, and that is the emerald beacon complete. complete. Let's chuck that in. What do we want to go for? Resistance and... Oh, we go resistance 2. Let's go with that. There we go. Fantastic. It's going to be very difficult for me to die around here. I'm getting more and more effects, which is handy. I've got speed now. I've got haste. I've got resistance. Feeling good. Regen will be the next thing. I think I'll just put this one on the ground for now, where it would be. So it's going to be... I think... Nope, that's slightly in the wrong place. If we're going to do it, let's at least get it in the right spot. So, yeah, that's where it's going to be. It's going to be loads of diamond blocks there. Not bad. Another beacon checked off the list. Pretty happy with that, to be honest with you guys. And now I think it's time I address the one issue that always seems to be affecting me. I never have enough shulker shells. Like, I've got 10 now, but they're soon going to run out. You know, I'm always needing to make new shulker boxes for various things. Why is there a load of paper in there? That's an excellent question. Yeah, I'm always having to make more and more shulker boxes for whatever. So I think it's probably very, very smart that I make a shulker farm. The thing is, on Bedrock, shulker farms are way easier to make. You can actually make them in the end, and just the general functionality of them, very, very simple. I've seen one before and it was so cool. So we're going to grab the materials needed, and it is going to require quite a few buttons so that the shulkers can't teleport onto anything. But all in all, it's not going to take that many resources, especially compared to a Java shulker farm. This is definitely going to be quite a bit easier. And one of the main mechanics this is going to be taken advantage of is that shulker bullets can't break armor stands, but they will still go for players who are behind armor stands. So it's really, really handy. It just means that I'm going to need to make quite a few armor stands. I'm going to need 8 in total. So I'll just convert all of these planks into sticks. And we're going to need a bit of smooth stone as well. So I don't know how much I'm going to need. Probably 4 smooth stone, I think. And then I can make 8 slabs and 8 armor stands. I think that's all correct. As far as buttons go, it is going to be 77 of them. Just, yeah, like I say, to teleport proof anything. Job is a stone cutter over here, because otherwise making the slabs would be a bit of a nightmare. So let's go and grab those. Have we got enough sticks? We've got sticks to spare. Well, that's good to know. I'll chuck the rest of them probably just down here. It's good. A few ladders will be handy. And then all that's missing is the collection system, which requires like 3 hoppers and 2 chests. I'm pretty sure I should have the iron needed. Well, the iron golem farm isn't going to serve me well. Yeah, we good job we did that mining expedition, really, isn't it? So 3 of those, sorry. And then the other ones can just be left for chests. Water is also going to be kind of necessary. I'm going to grab 3 buckets. I can make a bit of a infinite water source out there in the end if I need to, but I think that's everything that we need. So often farms on Bedrock do seem to be way simpler than they are on Java. I seem to be just noticing that more and more lately. Not always the case. Like the Hoglin farm was a little bit more complex, but a lot of the time, yeah, it is easier. I think a lot of the time they're just a bit slower. And to make a faster one, maybe that's where it gets quite a bit more complex. Anyway, to the end we go, and it is Operation Find a Suitable Shulker. Now, my first question is, the end gateway's right there. Did I leave any shulkers alive? Is there one there? Is that... No, it's the stairs. Well, easy mistake to make, ladies and gentlemen, mixing up a stairs and a shulker. I am just worried that I have not left a single shulker alive in this entire place. Yeah, I'm losing faith in myself. It would be really annoying if I haven't left any alive, because that means I'll have to just travel further. It would be the perfect spot if there's just one knocking around here somewhere. Aha! There is one at the top of this tower. I think he may be my only one. He's my only chance at this, so I have to make sure that I don't screw it up. Now that I know where my shulkers are, I'm going to build the farm probably near the edge somewhere here. This is as good as an area as it needs to be, I think. We're going to build up probably, I mean, 20 blocks is probably enough, but because of the shape of the terrain, I'm probably going to go a little bit further. So 25, 26, that's got to be enough, hasn't it? I'm going to add ladders going all the way up to the top. I don't really need them because I'll be able to fly up, but they will stop the shulkers teleporting onto this on this side, so definitely worth doing, isn't it? Just realised I also need to add the buttons, and if I try and do that as the tower is already built, then I won't be able to do it. I have to, realistically, I need to do it bit by bit, so up a couple of blocks, and then do this. Yeah, this is the best way. So just slow and steady. I would have liked to not have to break the tower and build it again, but it's kind of, I think it's the smartest thing. And I think because I've made this tower a little bit longer than I initially planned, or a little bit taller, should I say, I may need to go back and get a few more buttons, which is probably the least of my problems. I might be going back to get the stuff to transport the Shulker as well at some point, so I can just do it at the exact same time. There we go. And yeah, as expected, I've run out of buttons by one. Are you kidding me? Let's go and go back and get some more. Good thing it's not exactly a long journey, is it? I mean, assuming my spawn is set here. Oh, well, better go to sleep, guys. But yeah, assuming my spawn was set here, it was easy. If I'd been sent to the actual spawn, then it would have been a little bit more annoying. Let's just grab an extra stack of buttons. Perfect. And get back to building. No messing about. I do really like the fact that the fast travel is so easy to the end as well. It's literally just a bridge straight across to another portal. And then I'm at the end, just like that. And interestingly, on Bedrock, which is probably why this is so simple, the Shulkers cannot teleport onto glass or leaves, which is why we can just build the rest of it out of glass. Probably could have built the tower out of glass realistically, but anyway. And the player is going to be stood right here in the middle of all of these armor stands. So anytime a Shulker tries to shoot me, it's just going to hit the armor stands, and I'm going to be completely safe. I feel like I'm surrounded by these guys. This is a little creepy, but anyway, I am going to be completely safe. This right here is the collection system, so they'll all go into the hoppers, which will then put them into the chest. Another glass platform is needed here, so let's go ahead and build that out. This is all for the water collection system, really, so it goes all the way around like so, and I'm going to need to... Oh, God, let's just continue building that. I'm going to need to add a few extra pieces here to catch any extra shells, and to also hold the water, because it's going to need to flow quite a bit further. So I needed 3 buckets, that's why. So yeah, it just makes it flow that little bit extra into the hoppers. Now we're going to do the bit that the Shulkers are actually sat on. So we're going to have 2 blocks like that. These can be broken. It's annoying that I'm using snow without a silk touch shovel, because I just keep getting snowballs back, but of all the blocks I could have used, I don't know why I went for that. I think I'll just use crafting tables from... Okay, I'm messing this up big time now. What have I done? Is that going to fix itself, or have I just... Okay, I messed that up. That's on me, guys. Anyway, I'm going to build up... Why am I... What is going on? The water keeps moving me. Alright, it's not me being terrible. But we're going to put the snow there. Don't use crafting tables as temporary blocks, apparently, guys. It'll only end badly. Does that mean I'm now kind of out of water? Well, not on my watch, let's put it that way. Because if I just go down here, do what a normal player would do, and just, instead of bringing 3 buckets, they just would have made an infinite water source, wouldn't they, SB? Anyway, let's go ahead, fill all of those up, get the water back down, and refill the buckets again. Again, these need to be teleport proof, otherwise disaster is waiting to happen. Or it is a disaster waiting to happen, should I say. So, let's see, I've done all of that side, haven't I? And then, let's do the same over here. I think it's 12 buttons to be exact. Yep. Perfect. I've just added an extra block on the side. I didn't have any glass left, but I just wanted to be able to access the chest. Like, you can reach the chest without being stood in this block, like if you're here and you kind of sneak out, but it's just easier to do it. So that's why that block's there. It's teleport proof anyway, so it doesn't matter. So at this point, it's time for the fun part. I actually need 4 Shulkers in total, so I know I've got at least... Well, we've got this guy. Let's try and avoid getting hit by him. We need to try and hopefully not get hit, but I probably am. We need to try and get him in a boat to start off with, which is fairly straightforward. We just need to put the boat next to him. There we go. And I think if I just attach the boat... I mean, if I've got levitation... Can I... Yeah? Come on, then. I tell you what. Shoot me again, mate. I can fly, can't I? Okay, I can fly. Yes. There's no way this works. This is working way too good, guys. This could be amazing. That's it, SB. Just land it. Whoa, don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, please land it. Please. Please. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where's my Shulker gone? Did he go flying? Did the lead break? Where did he go? I've lost him. You... No way. We got him so close. And then he just disappeared. Did he end up in the void? I don't know what happened to him, guys. It's a sad moment. I can see the lead at the very least. I think he got a load of momentum and just went flying. And has he gone flying down here, maybe? He's down there. He's in the void. No, I'm so sorry, Shulker. Well, there goes my one Shulker that I had in that end city, at least that I'm aware of. I know there's one at the top of here. Okay, take 2, but we are going to need another boat. I can't believe it was so close to working there, wasn't it, guys? Very sad indeed, but I suppose it is all part of the process. Let's give it another go. Come on, then. Get in. Can we place the boat down? We can. We can push it along. Stop getting in the boat with him, SB. Just attach the lead. That's it. Shoot me again. Hit me again. That's it. I think the further I can float, the better. Right. That's it. Keep hitting me, mate. Look at him. He's flying all over the place here. But he should if I just kind of keep the momentum slow, I think, hopefully... Oh, no, I don't like the way this lead's going everywhere. He's building up momentum, isn't he? He's winding up to go into the void again. Don't do it, mate. Come on. Come on. Should we just pull him? Oh, no, he's going to go in the void. Okay, he didn't go in the void. That's a win in my books. Okay, what we can now do is get him with him. Granted, we are going to take a few hits, but I think we can survive it. I've said that, I'm on half a heart now. Let's maybe just not be too hasty with that. Should be invisible, shouldn't I? That would make life easier. I'm also just going to temporarily put my chest plate back on. Now, he needs to... Yeah, he's on the lead. That's it. Drag him along. Okay, we've got an enderman. Not a massive issue, I suppose. But if we just float upwards... That's it. It's working. It's happening. Nice and steady. No, don't mess it up now. Come on, please. Stop hitting me. Oh, it's actual torture. They've gone back over there. Did I ever tell you guys I hate shulkers? I hate them in Java, and I also now hate them in Bedrock as well. It's all about not getting hit by his bullets. If you can do that, you're well on the way. If I get hit by it, it's game over. But I also need to get the blocks out. Let's move them along. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Oh, and I've been hit. Okay, might be game over. If I get hit again, it's definitely game over. No, don't you... Are you kidding me? Into the point. You stupid, stupid things. And I just popped a toe. Wow, shulkers are literally going to be the death of me. I absolutely hate them. I mean, I could just save a lot of time or a lot of effort and make a minecart track, but I feel like I want to persist with this method. Just need another boat, way more blocks, and a little bit of self-confidence. Oh, and I've just realised that if you use your elytra, you don't really get affected by the shulker's effect, so I can kind of control things a lot better if I use that to kind of cancel the height. Okay, that's good to know, because from there I can avoid getting hit by the shulker bullets by using a shield, or apparently not. It doesn't always work, but I can ender pearl down, keep myself under here, just make sure you don't die in OSB. Yeah, I thought of everything this time, I think. Then I need to just build him up. No, okay, did I just... Oh, come on, SB, you idiot. Right, put a roof over your head or something. Oh, okay, he's down there. I'm going to be honest with you. I've got to do this 4 times, so I've had enough. Mr. Shulker, you win. I'm going to craft a load of rails and also powered ones. And then I should be able to easily get the shulkers into position using minecarts. Yep, okay, he's in. That was definitely much, much easier. And in theory, if I... How do I break the minecart without killing him? Oh, just like that. It's easy. He should teleport into position now, all being well. I can kind of hide under here too. Nothing can hit me. Come on, please. It worked. It actually worked. That was so much easier than last time. All right, 1 down, about 60 million to go. I'm going to put that there. I'm a bit worried about them teleporting over there, but I think it should be okay. I did hear another yeah, there's a shulker down here. Let's go and place some blocks by his feet. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful move that is. You want to hit me? Well, you can't. Instead, oh, this is some fancy footwork, SB. Come on, get him in the boat. There we... Okay, well, you just broke my boat. Who do you think you are? Take 2 was pretty successful, I think. Oh, we've got another one there as well. Fantastic. We might not even have to go to a neighboring end city. That could be absolutely huge. Just got to make sure he doesn't fling into the void, which... Oh, we've done very, very well there. I've got to make sure I don't die. That's one thing that could happen, but oh, we're alive. Half a heart and a dream. And I've got an enderman angry at me. Okay, don't die to the enderman, SB. There we go. We're still alive. There was always going to be hiccups along the way for this. I think I've done it. Just need that to move along a little bit. I've got him in the minecart at least. Can I push him? I can. Oh, he's off. Nice one. Okay, he's in position. 2 down and just 2 to go. The 3rd one's going up. I actually think that Bedrock is easier when you understand the different mechanics. There's so many things that definitely do make it a lot more straightforward that wouldn't work. Like being able to glide down when you've got levitation, that makes life so much easier. So, well, having said that, like, well, okay, there's certain things that maybe don't make it easier, like doing stupid stuff like that, SB. When I wasn't commentating, it was going really well. As soon as I start talking, open my big mouth, it all goes wrong. Yeah, I should just stay quiet, shouldn't I? Yeah, it definitely works better if I just keep my mouth shut. Perfect. All minecarts are broken. And I can patiently wait here because any moment now he'll teleport into position. There we go. He's gone in. Fantastic. Also, the way this works is every time a shulker is killed by another shulker, it basically makes it create a new one. So these shulkers are constantly dying, being replaced by a new one. And then if we go into this chest, you can see the shulker shells are steadily filling up, which is nice. I mean, it doesn't drop every single time, which is why there's some variation in the speed and the drop rates, but it's still pretty good. I'm going to try and get rid of all of this without being attacked too much by these guys, but it's going to be a little bit annoying. And with that all collected up, I can now sit here and get loads and loads of shulker shells into this chest. And at this point, I think I've been here long enough. You'll notice a shulker has died, and that just tends to happen every now and again from what I've seen. They'll die, but then they will sometimes duplicate and come back. So it's not the end of the world if you lose them. As far as shulker shells are concerned, we have got so many now, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to grab all of them. I don't think I'll ever need to use this farm again, will I? I have all the shulker shells that I could ever dream of. So was that farm worth it? Was it worth using and AFKing for ages there? It 100% absolutely was. I'm very pleased with it. And if I grab a couple of logs and then go to the crafting table, we can make a chest, we can make a shulker box, and then, this is going to blow your mind, guys, we're going to have a shulker box full of shulkers. Yep, that's exactly what we want. Perfect. Very handy indeed. I'm going to probably... Do I put it in the ender chest? I think it makes sense just to have that in the ender chest. I usually combine the logs one and the shulker shells, but I've got enough space, I think, for now to have two separate ones. So that is very good indeed. And I think this is probably the video where I've made the most progress on the Bedrock world. I've done so many farms, and these are farms that I just really needed to do. So I'm very pleased with that. I'm also going to go ahead and do a bunch of mining at this wood just to kind of top that up, because I feel like even though I've got a full shulker box in my ender chest, the other one is not looking too good. So just going to do a quick bit of mining here. It's very easy to do with insta break as well. You can really get rid of it fast. It's just annoying that I can't have all the trees directly next to each other, so I kind of have to do this fly to the top, dig them down kind of action instead of just digging one massive block, but it's not the end of the world. And that is all of the logs mined up. I couldn't quite tell. There's a lot of... Oh, no, wait. There's one more tree. I was completely wrong then, guys. Not quite all of the logs. I think because I've mined all the other ones, some of the other saplings have been able to grow. I've got no space in my inventory, though, so let's chuck out a load of that. Then, at the very least, I can pick up this, and probably a better idea if I tower upwards to get rid of the last tree. Can we reach that one? Okay, perfect. Let's dig back down now. Might as well grab as many sticks and saplings as possible. If they're on the ground, I'll grab them. I'll put a bit of the wood in here. I think it's just not a bad idea. Actually, no, I'm not going to put any of the wood in here. I've changed my mind. It doesn't really make sense, does it? Because this is kind of more of an overflow thing. I've also accidentally stripped a few of the logs that I've got, so I'm going to go and make those into sticks, and they can go in as well. This shulker box is now completely, well, it's going to be completely full, which is good, and I can just put the rest maybe into here. I'm just overrun with wood now. Maybe I didn't need to get this much. I should never need to get wood again, in theory. I've also, in my ender chest, probably got a bit of space for a little bit more. Yep, we can chuck that there. Fantastic. I think I'd also like to start work on this diamond beacon and do a bit of exploring. But my elytra has seen better days. In fact, my armor in general, probably from the withers, I'm guessing. It's just all seen better days. So I'm going to go and get some XP. I know I have a few different ways to do that, whether I use the silverfish XP farm, but I think I'm going to use the creeper farm to do it. I just think that's a nice, easy way to also get gunpowder at the same time, which is always going to be useful for TNT, for rockets, all that stuff. So I think I just need to actually switch it on first. That's kind of important. The trident is working. We can hold this, and I'll just make sure that everything gets mended. My chest plate doesn't really need it, but everything else is definitely requiring it. And actually, on a side note, I've noticed that this farm is faster during the night, which I can only guess is because it's a little bit darker. But that shouldn't really be the case, should it? It shouldn't be the thing where, oh, if it's darker and in the nighttime, it's better, because this roof should be making it darker. So my guess is that this roof is just not big enough. So if it's anything like Java, it's definitely not big enough. So I'm going to go and make that roof bigger first. I knew there was something I wanted to do. So I'm going to head back this way. From this chest, grab a load of stone. It's probably not going to be enough. I could use... Do I use wood? Wood could set on fire, though, if there's like a freak lightning strike or something. I could use a lightning rod. You know what? Let's do it out of wood, because, I mean, it's going to look a little bit weird being a patchwork thing, but I think that's probably the best option. So, especially since I've got so much of it now. Let's just go and grab a bunch of stacks, and I'll make a lightning rod. Do we have any copper to hand? I highly doubt it, but I also think it shouldn't be that difficult to find. There's iron there. Okay, well, it's easier to find iron than copper, apparently. You'd think they'd just be a little bit exposed on the side of a mountain, but apparently not. I do know where there's some caves around, so we could dip into there. In fact, probably in this hole that I've dug, there is copper hidden. Yep, I'm just going to grab the ore itself rather than the raw copper. I can smelt that. In fact, I'll smelt it in this furnace over here. I think I only need 3 for a lightning rod anyway, so it's pretty straightforward. Let's put those like that. Lightning rod obtained. You can't be too careful. I've also run out of rockets, so let's go ahead and grab another stack. Run out of rockets, say the term loosely. Run out of rockets in my hotbar, not overall. So, yeah, I mean, now looking at the roof, I don't know why I ever thought that the roof was big enough, but it's annoying that that's been harming the rates all this time, really, isn't it? So, in the middle, we'll have a lightning rod. If any lightning should strike, we've got no need to worry about anything. It's also not going to make any charge creepers. And then, if I just go ahead and make myself a bunch of planks, I suppose if I make these slabs, that might actually be smarter, because A, it makes them go further, and B, let's just fill up the inventory, shall we? Let's go with that, yeah. And B, it also means that nothing can spawn up here. At the moment, it's been spawn-proof with torches, but I think it just makes sense to do it this way. So I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go all out on every side. It's going to make it absolutely massive, but it's also going to mean I never have to worry about it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's one of them done. Just got to do it on all the other parts as well now. There we go. I suppose that's probably the easy part done. Now I've got to get to work filling in all of the gaps. I've just crossed the halfway point and also run out of slabs. Thankfully, there's loads of wood available, so we can go and craft a load more and get back. Look at it all. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? But yeah, let's get back to work. And there we go. That's got to be... Oh my goodness, now that looks dark. That is exactly what I was hoping for. But you know what? We're not stopping there. We're going to add another layer to each side so it creates a nice little diamondy kind of effect. Just because I've got a lot of extra wood and I might as well use it. And I reckon that is definitely enough. If this doesn't make the rates of the creeper farm crazy, I don't know what will. It is now so dark under there. Oh, it's way, way better, isn't it? I don't know if pack spawning's a thing on Bedrock or if I should try implement that. It might actually work anyway now. But look at the creepers. They're just, I really have successfully sped this up. Just look at this. Now we can go ahead, take our sword out. We also, okay, we should probably turn this on. Perfect. And now we're going to be getting XP. We're going to be getting creepers. It's going to be amazing. It's just a shame that the iron farm has refused to work for me from now on. I don't know why it's broken. But yeah, this is definitely way, way faster. It used to be one creeper every now and again. Now it's just a non-stop stream of them falling through. Yeah, this is fantastic. That's everything in tip-top condition now, so let's break my way out, place that back, and remember rule number 1, guys, always turn off your trident killers, otherwise they break. It's very gloomy now as well, isn't it? I'm not sure how I feel about this. Is it gloomy enough to sleep, or is it... Okay, it's just a general rainstorm. Alright, well, no worries. As long as it's not gloomy enough to spawn mobs in this village and wipe it out, then I don't mind. I'm going to put these logs... I thought I brought most of the logs with me. I barely brought any, did I in reality? And now, I think this is probably as good a time as ever to grab that pickaxe and try and get some diamonds. Just try and at least get on the road to it. I'm not sure how many stacks I need to make it of actual diamonds. I know I need about 2.5 stacks of diamond blocks, 2 3/4. So it's about 20-25 stacks of diamonds, which now that I'm saying it, sounds like a ridiculous amount. But it'll be a very cool achievement once it's done. I thought that might open up into a decent cave. It doesn't look like it in this direction. Maybe... Oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe not. I don't think it does. I had my hopes up. Can I get out of it? Not easy when there's water. Yeah, I had my hopes up. But finding an amazing cave that just goes really far down really fast, it's never an easy task anyway, is it? So I'll have to be patient and keep searching. I've found something else here, which again, I kind of like what I see, but not quite. Hang on a minute. I can't tell if it's a dead end or if it's actually going somewhere. It's like going into water. There we go. You can actually see a little bit better underwater, can't you? And I tell you what, it's the thinnest cave ever, but it just keeps going down and down. I think this is as good a time as any to whip out the night vision. Okay, I don't need the gunpowder, but yeah, whip out the night vision and actually use it so we can see. We can see where we're at. We can see what we're doing. And hopefully we can start seeing diamonds. Look at this. We're getting lower and lower. This is going to take me all the way. If it opens up into a massive cave, it's going to be insane. And it's brought me to diamonds. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the first one. Wow, very, very exciting. Is there any more down here, or is it literally just one? Just one, yeah. I don't need the lapis. We've had this discussion earlier on in the video. And if it doesn't open up into something a little bit bigger, I might have to do a bit of strip mining. It just seems to go back up the other way now. It's kind of annoying. I want it to attach to an absolutely massive cave, ideally. And it's kind of doing that. You blow up, mate. There we go. Okay, he took his time, but he did. Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Oh, a deep dark as well. That's really, really cool. Let's get rid of all these mobs. The cavalry's welcoming me in full force, clearly. Get out of here, you. Plenty of diamonds to go at. And there's plenty of space as well. Okay, don't splash me. That's it. You drink your fire resistance. That's the best thing. Don't know why I'm just taking out the end of it. There was really no need. That was just unnecessary violence. Well, there's loads of Endermen. You don't normally get that. Yeah, they're really not doing any harm. I don't know why I went for him before. Let's go and mine this out of the wall. Is that for the first time I got more than one diamond in a vein, which is nice, and I got multiple diamonds from one ore with fortune as well for once, which was nice. Wasn't really getting that. Oh, we've got a floating skulk vein. That's pretty cool. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, can we... Oh, we can't get through there. Can we sneak through into this? So this is one of those... There's a shrieker over there. This is one of those situations where... Oh, there's two shriekers? Are you kidding me? Should we just... Let's be honest. We're going to activate a warden here. Well, we're not going to activate a warden. Excuse me, guys. You know what? Let's just take the fight somewhere else. I'm not going to activate a warden, but I will activate a shrieker. Will this activate it? If I one-tap them, we should be safe. Perfect. Did I just get pushed into the wall there? Interesting. Anyway, let's go and grab a hoe. I think I have it in here. It just has mending on it, but that's better than nothing, I suppose. I'm a little bit low on food as well, which is my other worry. So let's eat up. Loads of mobs over there again. But yeah, we've eaten up. Let's now grab... I feel like I'm running out of space here. Carefully sneak over. I thought this cave might open up more. Yeah. So we get the darkness effect, but it's not the end of the world. The reason I'm just mining away at this is because there's a good chance of diamonds being under... See, guys? You laughed at me. Oh, SB won't find diamonds like that. What's he doing that for? Well, you've just seen exactly why. Exactly why, ladies and gentlemen. There's a good chance that there'll be diamonds underneath Skulk. Because diamonds can generate... They'll generate more often when not exposed to air. And you can mine a lot of Skulk. Can't remember the name. You can mine a lot of it very, very fast. You guys are driving me crazy, by the way. Can you just pack it in? I'm just trying to mine away here in peace, and they will not give me any of it. So I admit I was kind of fortunate to find it so fast, but these things work. They're probably the only ones around here that are underneath it, but it's not bad. Look, mate, I don't know where you've come from, but go back to wherever you've come from. And hopefully this is a cave that does go further. Or it looks like we've met the end of it, which is a bit of a shame. It does also go in this direction. Is it just every direction I go in is going to be nothing, basically? It looks like it. So I think what I'm going to do is take the strip mining approach. We're pretty much as low as we need to be for it. Maybe a little bit lower. And then we'll just go under there and break away. And very, very quickly found diamonds. My goal with this is to find another cave, but hey, I'm not complaining if we're finding diamonds that quickly. Very nice indeed. Only 14 diamonds though in the amount of time I've spent. Could be better. So I'll basically just keep digging until a new cave is found. There could be something above the lava. Let's, without dying SB, let's try and investigate this. Okay, this is kind of unnecessarily painful. Is it just a random lava pocket, or is there a bit more to it? It could just be a random lava pocket, couldn't it? Or it could be a cave. It could be a cave. It's just a random lava pocket. Yeah, there's nothing more to it, is there? You end up with so much junk from mining, don't you? I'm going to throw away a load of it. I'll keep the bottles, though. They're useful. And I needed some more food. That's what I was most bothered about. And then it's back to searching for a cave into the darkness. Just found diamonds. Looks like it's connected to a cave as well. Just need to not die on all the lava. Let's mine. Okay. Don't. That wasn't a joke when I said don't down the lava, SB. Oh, well, there's the water. That's very, very handy indeed. Thank you. Whether it's a decent cave remains to be seen. It looks like... Wait, is it an ancient city? No way. Oh, that's huge. That is absolutely fantastic. Okay, we know wardens are... Wait, have I been here? No, this is just random cobblestone. It looks like someone's been here. Now, we can't get diamonds from this. Do I have all the fragments? I don't know if I have disc fragments, so I'll grab those. Oh, is it a better hoe? Oh, we can put those together. Yeah, that's really, really good. But yeah, great place to spot diamonds. I mean, other than maybe notch apples, there's nothing here I'm bothered about. I don't want to get in any trouble with wardens. But yeah, finding diamonds around here is a lot easier. Apart from when there's skulk everywhere. You kind of have to find the areas without loads of skulk to spot the diamonds, or you have to spot them in the roof, which is at times slightly annoying. Have to do a bit of bridging, but it's well worth it, especially when there's more than one. 2 notch apples in a chest. That's absolutely huge. I'm very happy about that. Went out searching for diamonds, and I'm here finding a million other things as well. It is still slightly worrying that I'm going to need 20 stacks of diamonds, though. Maybe, I don't know what the best way... I mean, you can get a lot of diamonds also from trial chambers if you get a load of ominous keys and then use it on a load of ominous vaults. That could be an idea. I don't need echo shards, really. Okay, maybe that's a better one. Yeah, that's better than that one, isn't it? So we'll go ahead and take that instead. Look at me upgrading my hoe all the time. But yeah, night vision in an ancient city, flying around. It's pretty easy to get a lot of diamonds. This is actually what I wanted to find. Just didn't intend to at all in the way I did. But I always knew it is a very, very OP strategy. I've spawned a warden now, by the way. I've just heard him climb out of the ground. So I've got to be slightly careful in what I do. I'm not super worried about a warden at the moment. I can fly away. I should probably eat up, though, just in case. There is some diamonds in the roof that are not really that easy to get to. But if I do a bit of fancy mining... I hate the fact I could just hear the warden below me. Is he directly under? I hope not. Are these... Okay, well, we're going to have some diamonds down there to collect, apparently. Let's grab them and go. Can we see the warden? Let's have a little bit of a gander. I don't see him. I can hear him, but there's no sign of... Oh, there he is. He's under there. Okay, he's probably just smelt me as well. That's not ideal. You don't want to be getting smelt by wardens if you can avoid it. I wonder if a warden disabler is possible on Bedrock. You never know. I haven't really looked into the mechanics of it, but it could be something cool to test out. I mean, I don't really have much use of going to an ancient city other than diamonds or notch apples, and I've already got loads of notch apples in this world. So whether I'll go to that many more ancient cities, I suppose kind of remains to be seen. Should we mine a bit of this? Just a bit of curiosity. I could do this a lot in the ancient city if I wanted to as well, to try and expose diamonds. Why do I feel like I hear him below me? Oh, no. Is he really near? Stop shooting me, skeleton. You're going to get us both killed here. Uh-oh. He seems angry. Just fly, SB. Okay, I'm on the ground. Didn't know I was going to be on the ground. Get rid of the darkness effect. I can't see a thing. I think we're good. I need to get the night vision back, though. Without night vision, you're a sitting duck down here. I think, for the most part, I got all the diamonds down there anyway. At least from what I can tell. But there's got to be more stuff up here in these higher caves. Okay, well, I was wrong. I did not get all the diamonds because I've just seen another one right here. And since I can't hear any wardens in this... Don't activate the shrieker. Okay, activate the shrieker. Well, there's going to be wardens in that vicinity now. But I'm thinking I could just take the old hoe, do a load of mining, and just see if we can expose any. Yep, well, we can straight away. See, you guys probably doubt that it's a good strategy, but I'm telling you now, diamonds might be for peasants, but that doesn't matter for SB. We still get them. Okay, have we just got a warden right by me? I'm not sticking around near any wardens to see what happens. All I do know is that it's a disaster waiting to happen, and I don't want to be a part of that. I think at this point I've probably exhausted all of the diamonds down here, so I'm gonna dig a little bit of a hole right here and continue mining away. Either I've done a massive circle or I've accidentally found another... Okay, I've done a massive circle. There's a warden. I'll just be going back this way. Yeah, changing direction when you're mining isn't all it's cracked up to be. Bit of a random cave here, but not very good. I think I've finally found something interesting, guys. Is this... Okay, it's a mine shaft attached to a cave, and it's low down enough where there's got to be a few diamonds knocking about, I reckon. Yep, I was 100% correct there. Just one in that spot. There's a floating torch. Not bad. And there's plenty to be found in here. It's great. Took a bit of... Is that a guy with a trident? I mean, I have a trident farm, so I don't need it, but I've never seen one in a cave before like that. Can we find diamonds in a mineshaft chest? We cannot. But you never know. Oh, look at you. You are walking at some speed to me, aren't you? Yeah, it's always worth checking these things. You just never know. For example, this one. Also, let down. What's the book? You know what? I should just be destroying these. I don't know why I'm using a hoe so much. Got these two hoes. How about we combine them? Let's get that done. I'm pretty sure in here... Yeah, look at that. We've got an anvil. So let's go ahead and chuck that down. That's probably a more expensive way to do it. Yep, 6 levels or 24. I think I'll, for some reason, go for the one that's 6 levels, not 24. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Got all of that. Might as well chuck these. I'm just trying to keep things as organized as possible. So you can see we've got a decent amount of diamonds from this entire journey. I'm struggling to see much more in this cave. I'm quite high up. I, to be honest, feel like I've never really got going in this mining trip. A lot of strip mining. I mean, yeah, a stack and 41 diamonds, something like that. I've definitely had better journeys. So I'm going to head back and begin work on at least putting the beacon together, see where we're at. I'm also going to mine up all of the ores that I have. I've got about 59, I think, of deep slate diamond ore. So, oh, we're out. So I'll check that out, see how that looks. But before I do that, hang on a minute. Is that a... Oh my god, this is really close to spawning. I never knew this was here. It's a pale garden. That means it's going to be a creeking, doesn't it? And is it starting to go dark? The night vision's running out. It might be, you know. I mean, it's only at night that I'll be able to find a creaking heart, because they're kind of well hidden otherwise, aren't they? But this is cool. I've got to wait for the eye blossoms to open. I can't tell if it's nighttime or not. What's the clock saying? A little bit off. But that's good to know. That's really good to know that that is around here. Okay, I will remember that. It's pretty well hidden as well. If you didn't know it was there, you'd probably never come across it, would you? In fact, it's really close to my base. That's the village which I did a load of trading at. And then from there, this is where my base is. You can see the beginnings of the beacon. Let's get this new one down then. Well, I say get this new one down. Get the little parts of it down at the very least. Hello, good sir. Keeping guard? I hope so. So, as I said, I'm also actually going to look in the... Is it this chest? Yeah. Oh, I've got enough fragments. Oh, well, that was a handy journey. Enough fragments to actually make the music disc. So that's kind of cool. Let's put that... I forgot which chest it was now. That's another one. All these rare ones... Well, that's not a rare one, but all these other ones which are only findable. That's pretty cool. You've got to find them out and about in structures. So I'm going to probably put deep slate in here. I think it makes sense. So I think it's all cobbled deep slate. The night vision supplies have seen better days. So I'm going to brew some extra ones of those. Pretty straightforward. Just chuck the items into the hoppers. Now let's place down every single one of these. Do I do it in a tower fashion? Let's go and tower up really high. You know, if you're really smart, you can like build up faster with Elytra. If you kind of, the second it gets placed, place another one. You can see how it is slightly faster. Anyway, it's also giving me motion sickness, so I'm not going to continue doing that. Then we can mine up all of these. This is actually very, very satisfying to do, isn't it? Just look at the diamonds flying in. I'd expect to get at least 2 stacks, maybe even 2.5 stacks. I think that's probably about the average that I'll be getting from a stack of deep slate diamond ore. If we get more than that, it's definitely been a bonus. So let's collect all of them up, and we have got a grand total of, yeah, just 2 and a bit stacks. That's about right, I would say. We can combine all that. It's not a bad start. There's a long way to go on this, but 27 diamond blocks, that's all it is. It's a half decent start. I mean, I definitely think I can get a full diamond beacon before 1,000 days. That's 100%. Whether I get it in the next 100 days, I'm not 100% sure on. It will be cool to get it before 500 days, though, that's for sure. I think these have also brewed. Yep, more night vision. Always handy to have. If you're underground, get yourself some night vision. Makes it better for the viewers and makes it better for me as well. So without a doubt, I think this has definitely been one of my most productive 100 days in the world. A lot of very useful farms built, new beacons, and a fortified and strengthened village with great defenses. Still no base, but hey, who wants to build a base when you can build stuff for other people? So, thank you for watching, and that was 400 days on Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore mode.